What's up, you guys? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, you guys. Welcome in to all of you. Good morning, good morning. It's crazy, man. Crazy day. The day's already started off crazy, you guys. Welcome in to all of you. When the client sees the website, it's one of them days, y'all. One of those days, you guys. Come in, let me know what city you're from. I know it's been a minute. I haven't been on for a few days, but yeah, man. We've lost another one, you guys. Share this live. Share the live. We've lost another great one. It's nuts, man. You know, they say when people pass away, they pass away in threes, and this is crazy, man. Crazy. It's really crazy, man. Yeah, man. Um, you know, let's see who's all in there. I'm sorry, you guys. Sandra, what's up, son? Olitha George is in the house. Angie Jackson. Good morning, Angie. Blessings to all you guys. I'm sorry I'm looking crazy this morning, but I haven't been on my live for a few days, so I had to come on here and talk to you guys, man. And hit the thumbs up as you're coming in, please. Hit the thumbs up, man. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. So let me just say this first. I messaged Michael this morning to send my condolences. Um, man, this is just y'all pray for Michael, man. Pray for Michael, you guys. This shit is crazy. I mean, this stuff is extremely crazy. There's only so much a person can take, and Michael going through this. He already lost his mother in March, and now um, I can't even imagine. I'm not even gonna sit around and pretend like. I mean, I lost my mom and dad too, so I know how hard it can be. But um, he needs you guys' prayers, man. Please pray for Michael. And like I said, I sent him my condolences this morning. And I don't even know what to think, man. I'm just, D'Angelo. He had been dealing with the health issues for a minute. It wasn't anything new. I knew about it because Angie shared it with me. Um, so I knew he had been dealing with that. It's just, man, ah, you know, talented as hell, you guys. One of the best to ever do it. There'll never be another one like D'Angelo. You all know that. I know that. You guys know that. It'll never be another one like him. There'll never be another one like Angie Stone. Um, ah, man, this is just crazy, man. Hold on. I don't even. I have a loss of words, you guys. I have a loss of words. I mean, of course, with me, it doesn't hit the same way it hit with Angie, but he's still somebody that I had um, a lot of respect for as his artistry and his musicianship. And I had the privy to meet D'Angelo through the years, maybe about 4 or 5 times. I got the call this morning from my people in my circle to let me know what happened. And So it wasn't like me and Angie with D'Angelo, but I knew D'Angelo. But this is just for Michael. This is more so I'm hurting for Michael because this just opens up a whole nother can of worms spiritually for me because I'm like, damn, he just lost his mom in March and now he loses his father. But I'm glad that he's been spending time with his dad. I wish I could have spent time with my father. You know what I mean? I think about that. I'm glad he spent time with his father before his father passed. I wish I could have spent that quality time with my dad. That's something that I have to keep replaying in my head that I didn't. I was speaking with my father on the phone, but I didn't get to go. People kept telling me, "Go spend time with your father. Go spend time with your dad," and I never did. Tyrone, what's up, family? Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up as you coming into this live, please. Sire, yeah, yeah, sire. Yeah, one love to D'Angelo, man. John Taylor said, "What's up, big bro?" John, what's up, brother? John Taylor's in the house. P.S. What's up? Hit that thumbs up as you guys are coming into the live, please. I appreciate you, man. This is a very, very sad day. I need you guys to hit that thumbs up, man. It's a sad day for the music industry. Yeah, yeah. What's up? You guys know any kind of cancer is no joke. But pancreatic cancer, I've had a lot of family members pass away from that. You know, a lot of my family members, some of them, not all of them, were they drink all the time and they ended up with pancreatic cancer. I had my friend's son who died in 4 years. He was like in his 20s from pancreatic cancer from constantly drinking. Carmen Brown, what's up, Carmen? Philadelphia's in the house. Philly's in the house. Amani Monique, the UK is in the house from Kent in the UK. Oh man, Amani, listen, I'm so hurt, man. It's like, and I'm hurt, and I hate we lost another soul legend in the African American soul sector, but it hurts me so bad. Jay Bond said this is sad because literally right after Angie, me too. I'm sad for Michael. You guys know what I went through with this whole sector, Angie Stone sector, and believe me, you know you're gonna have people making up fake stories on the internet about D'Angelo's passing and Illuminati and all this stupid stuff. You guys are about to see it. Mark my word. Somebody is gonna take this and run with it and turn it into a whole bullshit story, bullcrap story. You guys, okay? Ignore it because he had pancreatic cancer and it was a slow thing, you know, and at least him and his son got a chance to you know, really spend time, and Michael had a chance to spend time with his father. My condolences to Michael and the rest of D'Angelo's family. Like I said, I sent Michael a text this morning, and it's crazy, man. And you know, try not to get emotional as I'm talking because this shit is just crazy, man. Michael Eugene Archer, man. He changed the sound of modern soul music, but we got to give credit to Angie Stone. She helped shape the sound. If it were not for Angie, the sound of soul music at that time would have never been changed. She was the one sculpting behind the scenes. We're gonna call it for what it is. Um, Timeless mixer, funk and jazz, hip hop. You guys remember his debut album, Brown Sugar? It really helped usher the neo soul movement in. But Angie Stone had already been on that neo soul movement. We all know that. You know, funny part is the weird part is Erica Badu was just talking about D'Angelo on her, I think on her, she had posted a video or something on her Instagram or TikTok or Facebook about D'Angelo. So she must have been feeling the spiritual element with him because she posted about him. You know, he sold over 2 million albums, copies on that Brown Sugar. That first album was certified, you know, platinum. You know what I'm saying? With the help of Angie Stone. You know, man, it's crazy, man. Do you guys know how crazy this is? Like the timing of this, it just seems so. And I'm not turning this to a conspiracy. I don't want you to think that, but I'm just thinking spiritually on the spiritual realm, right? School hit the buttons, afternoon stoners. Rest in peace, Dion. Thank you, School hit the button. Make sure you guys hit that like as you coming in. JCJR, hit that thumbs up as you coming in. Sunstar, please hit that thumbs up. Yeah, Angie started Neo Soul. Let's not take that away from her. Miss Sharon said, "Are y'all saying yes? He did. Yes, D'Angelo passed away. Miss, is it Miss Sharon? He passed away." Sunstar said, "Wow, this is so terrible." Listen, I have cried all of my tears with Angie. I don't even have no tears to cry, but it's hurtful because I'm thinking about Michael, right? Because at the end of the day, you guys, if you guys don't have never spoken with Michael, Michael is he's a good soul, man. That's a good dude, man. That's a I don't care what nobody says. If you don't know him, I say get to know him, and if you meet him, you'll see what I'm saying. And he's a good person, inside and out. His spirit is he's just got one of the most meek and peaceful spirits. And Michael's a big guy, but his spirit is meek and peaceful, man. And I'm just hurting for Michael because it makes me revisit Angie all over again, you guys. And it's hard for me not to cry thinking about Angie. And I'm not trying not to, but all of it is attached to one. And I'm praying for Michael, man. It's not going to be an easy one for him. He's still mourning his mom. And here we go, y'all. His father passed away. Angie Jackson, Angie Stone made D'Angelo strong in the industry. She put him on the map. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. You know, speaking of Angie, she shared a lot of deep stuff with me, right? I don't know if you guys know, but her music director passed before she passed. I don't know if anybody on there knows that. Yes, Miss Sharon, it's sad. Yeah, that was my favorite song too. Eco York. Sunstar said, "My condolences, though I know it's hurtful because you were yeah, it's I'm hurting more so for Michael, and I'm also hurting the fact we lost another great soul artist. We're losing too many of our artists. We have to take care of ourselves. What good is it to be as great as you are? We're all gonna pass this earth one of these days. But when you have a legacy and you haven't quite lived your legacy all the way out, right? And you're abusing your body and you're hurting your body. We're hurting our body, drinking, smoking, all this stuff, artists will tear your body apart. If you really love, your body is a temple. You know, the Bible says that the body is the temple. What happens when you tear that temple apart? What happens when you break that temple down? It's not going to last. Doesn't matter how great you are as an artist. It doesn't matter how good you are. So many of our Black artists have passed away from alcohol, drugs, and just a horrible lifestyle of properly taking care of themselves. So now we just have that great music. We can't see them anymore. We can't see them perform. Some people don't drink enough water. Some people are dehydrated and walk around and they're smashing their kidneys up to an oblivion and don't even realize that you're damaging your kidneys because you're not drinking enough water. It don't have to be alcohol. It doesn't have to be drugs. Something as simple as not drinking enough water and you're damaging your kidneys every day. Yeah, it was pancreatic cancer, but I'm making a point, Cheyenne. Yes, it was, Cheyenne. Mental health is important too. Mental issues are important too. But it starts with people suppress mental issues with drugs and alcohol, not just celebrities. I'm not saying that's what D'Angelo did. I'm saying in general. I know family members that's suppressing their stress with alcohol and drugs, right? Victory said the truth every day. Drink water is true to the kidneys. Yeah, and fruits and stuff that have the natural stuff that we need in it. The fruits and vegetables that have that natural stuff. We can drink water too. Absolutely, we should be. But I know people that don't drink the whole day. Angie said, "Exactly, Stone. You're speaking the truth. Destroying the bodies from poor health regimen. Facts. What good is it for me to give you great music if I'm going to destroy my body and you're never going to see me perform? I'm not properly taking care of myself." Sunstar said, "My mother died a long time ago from pancreatic cancer, but it was fast. Usually that cancer spreads quickly, they say." Yeah, he's been dealing with this for a while, and he's battled it pretty good. I got 4 people that's in D'Angelo's circle that, close to him, right? Close to him. Michael didn't call me this morning. I got a call from other people that are close to D'Angelo that be around him all the time. Michael didn't call me. I messaged Michael to say, send my condolences. Tyrone said, on a peer level, me and D'Angelo are the same age. See, I'm 55. Tyrone said he's 51. His birthday is directly after mine, February 11th. Mine's February 22nd, Tyrone. Damn, he did his best to fight it alone. He sure did. He didn't even talk about it. Got to know he spent time. Yes, Michael got to spend time with his father, and I love that, man. Cora, hit that thumbs up as you're coming in. Tyrone, hit that thumbs up for me, you guys. Red Clay said cancer spreads fast, too. I lost my mom, lung cancer. Yeah. Let me tell you guys something. Here's a crazy story that I've never shared with anybody. Angie had a music director named Jonathan, right? And she was working on putting together like her documentary and reality show stuff. And I mean, like a reality show based on for independent artists, right? And she called me and we was having a conversation, and she told me she said, Stoney, I got this footage. I got all this footage of me on tour and on the road. But she said, I've been trying to get it back from Jonathan. This is what she said to me, right? And I said, oh, okay. I didn't really understand what she said. I thought she's just sharing it with me. She said, yeah, but she said, it's been a fight trying to get my footage back. And I said, well, just tell them you want it back. Thank you for smashing up that button, that like button. Anybody coming in, smash the like button. DT man say, rest in peace, D'Angelo. This year does. DT. Man, it's so super uncool, man. So hold on. So Angie was telling me, about her footage, right? She's like, yeah, I got to get my footage, but Jonathan won't give me my footage. Now, this is what she was telling me. I can only tell you what she said to me, right? And so I said to her, I said, well, why can't you get your footage? Now, I kid you not. These were her exact words. Let me wipe this camera off. These are her words. I'm not making these words up. I'm not, and anybody around her that knows, you can ask Juanita. You don't believe me, ask Juanita Wynn. She'll tell you the same thing. Jonathan was a great, incredible music director. Music wise, this guy was, anybody in the industry would tell you, he was like he was a beast when it came to being a music director. He was like on a music director on steroids, talented as hell. So she says to me, he's reunited with Angie. Yes, he is. Isn't that crazy? It's almost like when Angie passed, his spirit, his spirit took a hit. His spirit to be here might have taken a hit because he did love her at the end of the day. Regardless, you be around somebody long enough, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have a certain amount of love for them. That's just how it goes, whether it's a relationship or friendship, right? So Angie's telling me, back to Angie, she's telling me this story about Jonathan having her footage. And she says to me, I need to get that footage. She said, but every time I've asked him, he said he's gonna give it, but he never gives it. Now, Kara, hit that thumbs up. She says to me, she says, and this is what this freaked me out, you guys. She says, he's probably waiting for me to die. Her exact words. Angie said he's probably waiting for me to die so he can capitalize on my footage, right? On me and capitalize on it and sell it and put out a documentary. I said, why would you think that he would do? She said, because that's how people are. Do you know? She said, but then she says this, and this is what freaked me out the most. What she said next shocked me. She said, but see, when people do stuff like that, they want to try to do that and they're calculating. She said, he'll end up dying before me. Her exact words. And do y'all know that after she said that, it had to be 2 months from the time that she said that to on the phone. I think Juanita was on the phone. I'm trying to remember who was on the phone. I know that Shayna was in the room when she was talking, but I think Juanita was on the phone. She said, and you know what? She said, he'll die before me. and he passed away before her. And I brought that up to her. I said, Stoney, do you remember what you said? I didn't want to, but it was crazy. Us Media Network said, wow. Love Jones, hit that thumbs up. Us Media, Brother Billy, hit that thumbs up. Yes, he passed away exactly like what she said. Smash that thumbs up, you guys, that like button. Exactly the way she said. She said, but see, when people are calculated like that, God don't like ugly. He'll end up passing away before me, thinking he gonna capitalize off my name. Her exact words. And you know what? I talked to her while she was on the phone driving to his funeral. It messed me up. True story. True story. I talked to her on the phone while she was driving to the funeral. This is a true story. I'm not making this up. Now, somebody calls me this morning and tries to tell me that this other person has that footage. I told them, no, you can say whatever you want to say. I said, that person ain't got that footage. I know where the footage is, but this person seems to believe that somebody else has that footage that Angie was talking about. So people just be running their mouth on the internet, man, and making up stuff. But that's what Angie said to me, because she wanted her footage, because she wanted to use it. And she felt like that, he was being calculated by not giving her footage, and she was very disappointed with it. And she made that statement to me. She said, I said, why do you think he don't want to give the footage? She said, probably because he probably trying to figure out how to make some money off me if I pass away or I died, and he going to take that footage and sell it and try to utilize it because he's got it in his possession. She said, but he'll die. He end up, people like that. She said, God don't like ugly. People like that, he'll end up passing away. He trying to calculate on me. He ended up passing away before me. Her exact words. And the man passed away maybe 2 to 3 months after she said that to me. And it freaked me out because I just was in shock that she had said that. And it happened. That's a fact, you guys. Kohana, good morning. Have a blessed day, Kahana. When we do that music review, I'm going to play that song, the full song, now that I got it. U.S. Media Network said, rest in peace, Michael Archer. Yes, rest in peace, man. We lost two greats, man. But the fact that I'm just thinking, about all this is crazy. Love Jones said, I think D's conscious of not doing Angie right, not being a better dad may cause. Yeah, I think so too. You know what? Love Jones, Cherry Blanco said, wow, Love Jones, I have to agree with you. I think he had time to sit and think about the many conversations that him and Angie had. And I think he loved her. I know in his heart he loved her. And sometimes when we love people and they pass away and we didn't get to make things right, it can speed up our passing if there's something wrong with us health-wise. And I felt like that sped up his passing. I do. But what I'm happy about is that, Monica, what's up? Smash that thumbs up at the top. What I'm happy about is that Michael got to spend time with his father. That's the most important part. He and D'Angelo made peace with his son, and they both were able to talk. They made peace with each other, and that's all that matters, man. He's in a better place. Angie's in a better, Stoney, she's in a better place. He made peace with his father. His father made peace with him. That's magical, you guys, and nothing ever be able to replace that. Although the Bible tells us we're supposed to rejoice when somebody passes away. That's what it says, that we're supposed to rejoice. And sometimes it's hard for us to do that because we don't look at it as a rejoicing moment. We look at it as, damn, I done lost somebody I love. I've lost somebody that I want to be here. And sometimes we can be selfish. Chef Vanna just lost her brother. Mystique just lost her father. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure many of you guys have lost family members. And sometimes we can get, and I think Cece had a family member pass away recently. Sometimes our selfishness wants them to still be here. So we can't rejoice they're gone because we're holding on to it's selfishness that we feel like they should be here and they should not be gone. Sunstar says it's true. God don't like ugly stone. You know what they say about karma stone? Yeah. Love Jones says celebrate our angels. Lil Red Ghetto Movement Boy said keep your head up though. Lil Red, thank you, family. I mean, D'Angelo passed away, the soul singer. I lost Angie. You know, now D'Angelo passed, Michael's father. He lost his mother. You know, Angie's son, Michael, lost his father, D'Angelo, and his mother, Angie Stone. And, you know, I'm hurting for him. Now, when we talk Angie, I break down and cry. I wasn't that close to D'Angelo like that. I knew him. So it's a little bit different. You know, I'm still hurting, but I'm hurting for Michael, and I'm hurting for the fact that we lost another legendary Black soul singer. What's up, Auntie Mickey? So yeah, Sunstar, God does not like ugly. True story. Let me tell you, the day that Angie told me, she was telling me about the reality show. Bow, what's up, Bow? Swadika, Swadika, Bow, Swadika, Swadika. It's good to see you, Bow. Bow Pai, Thailand's in the house. Um, when Angie talked to me that morning, she's talking about the reality show. She said, Stoney, I'm doing a reality show with independent artists, but also I'm going to take all my old footage and I'm going to do a documentary on my life, right? I'm going to put it together. And I was like, oh, that's cool. She said, but I got some footage I got to get from my music director from when I did this tour. She said, I got the whole tour on camera, right? I'm going to take that, put that into documentary. I said, okay. I said, that's going to be cool. She said, but shoot, I can't get my footage. Laos. Oh, Laos in Thailand. Well, once again, Bao, Swati Cup. Swati Cup. It's good to see you, Bao Phi. I appreciate you. Dejanay, ride out. Ride out. Smash that thumbs up, Bao. Hit that thumbs up at the top. The thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. So she tells me that morning, she says, I'm gonna work on something live today. I'm gonna work on a track live right here on the MPC Live from scratch. I'm talking about the soul singer D'Angelo passing away. So she tells me about her footage. She says, I got all this footage, Stoney. I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna, show the story of my life in the documentary form. I said, oh, that's cool. She said, but I got to get the footage. I said, oh yeah, you should just get it. She said, but it ain't been easy because I've been calling Jonathan to get it. And I said, Jonathan, who? She said, my music director. You know Jonathan, right? I said, oh, okay, yeah, I know Jonathan. Everybody in the music industry knows Jonathan. He's one of the most incredible music directors. He was an incredible music director. So I said, yeah, I know Jonathan, right? And she said he has the footage and he won't give it to me. I said, well, just message him. And she said, I've been trying to, since the tour was over with, I've been asking. He keeps saying he's gonna give it to me. And I said, well, I'm sure he's gonna give it to you. She said, he's being calculated, probably. What he doing is waiting for me to die. Now, this is what she said. She said he's waiting for me to die so he can capitalize. I said, no, I don't think that. So maybe he just busy. And she said, no, because I done asked over and over again. But she said, God don't like ugly. He'll end up passing away before me. He end up dying before me. And the man passed away before Angie. She went to his funeral to put him to rest. I was on the phone with her when she was going to the funeral. Yeah, he passed away. Media Network said, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep it honestly. I love Michael Music, aka D'Angelo, but he was on the destructive behavior. I remember the alcohol and cocaine. I need folks in Virginia who knew him very well. I know. Now, you're right. So, Utmost Media Network, my boy Billy, said that he loved Michael, which is D'Angelo, his music, aka D'Angelo, but he was on the destructive behavior. I remember the alcohol and cocaine. I need folks in Virginia who knew him. I know folks in Virginia who knew him well. I also got people that's close to him like this. So you're right. But this is what plagues the Black music industry tough and the white music industry. But sometimes that stuff is planted to control artists. Sometimes that stuff they get them hooked on that so they can be out of their mind, and they're not paying attention to their money and their publishing. Mike Lowe say, bless up star, blessing to D'Angelo. I pray the Lord lets his soul rest in love and for his family. Thank you, brother Mike Lowe. Brother Mike Lowe, hit that thumbs up. Listen, if you guys haven't heard, Mike Lowe got a smash that's coming out, you guys. I'm gonna premiere it again when I do the music review, but the song is a smash. Once again, Mike, if you need help marketing, I'm here. Utmost Media Network said Brown Sugar was a classic album, but Voodoo is a masterpiece. Brown Sugar went platinum. It went platinum. But the fact that Angie said that to me, And then the music director passed away. I promise you, it had to be a month or two after she said that. She calls me and tells me that Jonathan passed away. And then Juanita called me and told me at the same time Angie told me that he passed away and they were going to his funeral. And I was going to try to make it, but I couldn't make it because so much is going on. And I just told Angie, well, please, send his condolences to his family for me, his wife. I was just like, wow, this is crazy, right? But Angie said that when he she said that about her footage, that she felt like he was being calculated because she couldn't get her footage, and she had been asking for her footage from that tour over and over again. So that footage is sitting at somebody's house from that tour. So hopefully that footage is given back to Angie's family. Now, somebody this morning tried to tell me they know where it's at. I'm like, man, come on, man. Them people ain't got that. But stop all the cap, man. Them people ain't got that footage. They don't have that footage. Um, Angie Jackson say, Stone, did she ever get her footage up? No, she didn't. No, they still have it. The family hasn't received the footage. This person still has it. Javon said, I want to know is what will happen to his catalog because these babies be after that. Now, I don't know if his catalog, if he put his son Michael's name on it. I'm not sure. That's only something that Michael would know. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm hoping. That he left it for Michael. I'm hoping that he left it for Michael. I'm really hoping. I really pray and hope. But let me tell you the dynamic. Do you know how this messes up the dynamic of paperwork with Angie's publishing? Because now that he's passed away, now he passed away. Now it's like them trying to now go through all that again, what they went through with Angie, because Angie's publishing was tied to D'Angelo for those records that she did too. So it's just all crazy, man. Delicap said, "What's going on, big brother?" Delicap, hit that thumbs up at the top, smash that thumbs up. Javon say Michael could have benefited a lot from that. Yeah, as well as his mom's. Eventually, him and his sister will be fully in control of her publishing and copyright. When things get finished and said and done with, eventually they will be over it, or they will have an estate trustee that will be over all of that, and they'll still be on it, but the estate trustee will run everything. Don Cooper said, "Hey Stone, when I got the post that D'Angelo passed away, he was so talented. There will never be another male vocalist like him. May he rest in paradise. There'll never be another D'Angelo. There'll never be another Angie Stone. It'll never happen." But I want to show y'all something. Utmost Media Network said Angie made Brown Sugar a classic album. I'm not saying he's not great. He just needed a lip. Angie is the reason that whole sound happened. Let's just be transparent with it. She's the reason that whole sound happened. If it wasn't for her, that sound, it would have been a totally different sounding album. We all know that. Let's just keep it 100. She molded that album. Clive Davis put her with D'Angelo. She sat down with D'Angelo. She molded that album. I mean, the record label put her with D'Angelo. She sat down. She molded the direction. She pretty much not only wrote, arranged, and co-produced. She also did A&R for that project. D'Angelo was a young, inspiring artist. I want y'all to understand that he didn't know the direction to go. Angie Stone gave that direction. She was a seasoned veteran at that time. Angie Jackson said, exactly, Stone. She was the reason for the album. Facts. Neo Soul is Angie. Neo Soul started with Angie. Red Clay say Neo Soul is Angie and D. Well, let's give Angie her flowers again. Because when I was sit on the phone with her, I would say exactly what I'm about to say to y'all. Neo Soul was Angie Stone. If you think about Groove Theory, seems you much too busy these days. That was Neo Soul. That was the sound that Angie Stone started and everybody else started following. She sparked that sound. She was she should have gotten credit as the originator of the sound because she originated it. Javon said they really need to help. They really need the help. So my prayers are up for everything from both parents passing to the help of the kids. It's a totally sad. It is. It is. When the dust settles, they're gonna, it's gonna be crazy. It's probably gonna take a good 5 or 10 years for everything to be in Michael's name or whatever Michael's do from his father's estate. He is the rightful heir. He has the rightful heir, but he ain't thinking about that right now. He's mourning his father like he had to do with his mother. Angie Jackson said, Angie started Neil, so I'm old school. And I remember when exactly, she started the sound. Thank you, Angie. Angie Jackson, she started the sound. Leanne said, I remember it all back then. Yeah, see, think about it. Nobody had ever came out. Most media networks say the kings and queens of Neil. So exactly. Seems you much too busy. You remember that from Groove Theory? Nobody had ever come out with that vibe and that sound. Now I'll get those guys, those musicians in that band too, credit for creating that sound along with Angie. But before then, nobody had created that sound. That was all Angie Stone in the group that she was with. And from that, it created that whole sound. Janice Taylor said, I'll be so glad when we can stop tearing another down because of past behaviors, sins, issues, lack thereof, etc. But celebrate one another for who we are. Present life is short one. Life is short one. Janice Taylor, I don't get what you're talking about. We're celebrating instead of tearing down, D'Angelo. We're not tearing down. Can you be a little bit more transparent with your statements? Because I don't get that. I'm trying to understand what you mean, but this is not one of those videos at all. We're not tearing anybody down. So if you can be more clear, so I can understand you, and not look at that message you just sent as I'm confused by it, which I'm sure everybody else in his comments are confused as well. D'Angelo started off as rap. You hear that? You hear what Utmost Media? Now, Utmost Media Network's been in the industry for 40 something years, 50 something years too. So they know the game. So listen what Utmost Media Network said, Brother Billy said. He was like 19 or 18 when they first started working. Yes, he was. He was 18 years old. You heard that? Red Clay said she paved the way for so many people. It's forever Angie. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She paved the way. And it's funny because everybody was trying to get her to talk about D'Angelo. Nobody, they just wanted to know her private business. And she knew that. She wasn't even trying to go into it. She recognized it was just all about inquiring minds wanting to know. She was like, I'm not trying to go into telling my business about my relationship. If you want to know about the music, we'll talk about the music. Prayers for Michael. Yes, prayers for Michael Jr., man. We're sending love out to you, Michael. If you're watching this, man, we love you. It's okay, brother. Let the tears roll down your eyes, but at the same time, rejoice. Your mom's in a better place. And I'm sure you're watching this and your father's in a better place. And we love you, man. That's why I sent you that text this morning to let you know, love and light in the memory, and that, I'm here, brother. You can always pick up the phone and call me or text me like you always do when you need it to. So we love you, man. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be tough right now, but you're gonna be all right, Mike. You're gonna have to stay strong. Don says, Stone, I believe the song Seems You're Much Too Busy was by the group. That's what I mean, Vertical Hole. I'm sorry for saying group theory. Don, thank you for correcting me. Vertical Hole, the musicians and Angie created a sound with that. That was a neo soul sound. Thank you for correcting me, because I didn't have my tea this morning. Yes, she was. Thank you for correcting me on the name, but that's what I meant. Utmost said, seeing you, you're much too busy with yes, that's what Dawn just said. She corrected me on the name. Janice said, remembering his past issues with drugs, alcohol, whatever, because we all do. Okay, so Janice was saying to you, Utmost Media Network, is we don't have to tear people down to build them up. She's saying that talking about the drugs and all that is, we don't have to do that. And I agree with her. Because I did come on here and said that the music industry, um, if we're going to be able to give our fan base something, we got to be here to give it to them. So we got to take care of our bodies. Utmost Media Network said what he said, showing the brother respect. He said he was showing respect. Janice, he was showing respect, not disrespect. Michael say, sorry for your loss, Michael. Stay strong, love and blessings to you and family. Max Staff say, top of the morning, brother Mac, smash that thumbs up at the top, family. Every Media Network said, I've been in the industry for 24 years. Yes, he has. He's been in the game long. So I don't think Media Network, US First Media Network, was trying to be funny, Janice. I think he was just sharing the dynamic of what we deal with in this business, because I've been to the parties. I've been to the parties. I've been offered the drugs and all that stuff. And I said no, because I love me more, right? But in this business, an artist that's incredible, they will give you that to throw your mind off. They will do that to throw you off set, to throw you off focus. Yes, they will. They will do it. Unless you said, "Hi, Stone, sending prayers to the Archer family, especially Michael." And yeah, pray for Michael, y'all. Michael is. Let me tell you something. Michael is a good person, y'all. And I've been saying this from the time Angie passed. Michael is a good, humble spirit, humble person, quiet spoken. He only speaks when he really has to, but he's a good person, man. And I know I can feel his pain. I can just feel his pain, man. Even though I'm not around him, I know that he's hurting because he's got to be in disbelief. But I'm sure he knew this was coming. Utmost Media Network says Stone is a beautiful, wonderful human being. What's up, Holly? Leanne said prayers up for strength, courage, and compassion to be at Mike's side during this emotional time. Yeah. Pray for his strength, you guys, because Michael's dealing with his battles too, health wise, and let's just pray that Michael stays strong and he takes care of himself. He still has to now. He has a double legacy to keep alive. Sazman, hit that, smash the thumbs up at the top. Michael has a double legacy to keep alive. Well, triple, because he has his legacy. Michael is an artist. He's an incredible artist. Michael sings and raps. He's completely incredible. So it has his legacy, his mom's legacy, and his father's legacy. Now he has some big shoes that he has to fit in, and it's not going to be easy. Utmost Media Network said he's just stating facts. Yeah, we got to talk about, okay, we can't talk about something without being truthful about it, right? And something happened to me, and I was in the industry, and you guys knew that I was constantly doing, I'm in the industry, and you knew I'm constantly, you know, um, doing things to hurt my body. I have to pay the price eventually for that. And he was saying, in Media Network was just talking about in general in the industry, this happens, how this is what they do to us artists. They give us all the things to damage ourselves, right? This goes back to old singers from the 50s and the 40s. This is not new. Mama Sean, make sure you smash up that thumbs up at the top. They do this to Black artists. They give us the things for us to destroy ourselves. Please understand this. He didn't mean anything by saying it. I get what Janice was saying, but he didn't mean anything. He's in the industry like me. We're going to talk about these things because we know we need to put the message out there. Artists, when you're in the industry, it's about taking care of your family. It's about you become successful because you love it. You want success because you love what you do, but at the same time, God blesses you to be able to make a living. And when you make that living, it's about taking care of your family, right? That's why God puts us in the driver's seat for success, so that you can utilize that money to take care of your family. But you got to be able to pay attention to the destruction that can come in with this business. Utmost Media Network said, I'm going to keep it real. I've been scared the whole drug scene since high school. I have too. Listen, me too. I've always been that way. I've been a scary cat. I stayed away from anything that had the name drugs on it, even prescription drugs. Yaya say they're going to give you the tools to destroy yourself. Athena should go. Yaya, facts. There it is. Yaya, thank you for that. Mike Lowe said, I have you on dedication records. I have you on a dedication record. Please let Stone know if okay to pass along your contact info. Bless up. Mike Lowe said, Michael, okay. Okay, you talking about yeah, Michael them don't really like people. They don't like people having their numbers. I'm gonna be honest with you right now, Mike Lowe. They don't. I don't give their number out to nobody because they don't really like people having. His sister don't. You know what I'm saying? And he don't. They really don't like dealing with a lot of outside people. So all I can do is let them know that you have a dedication record, and but yeah, he's not. Yeah, he wouldn't want me to pass on the contact information. I'm just gonna be real with everybody on this live. I've never given Michael's number out to nobody, and I never will. Him or his sisters or Angie's number. At the time, I wouldn't do it because there's a certain privacy that we have to keep as artists, right? And as the children of artists too, they have to keep their privacy. And when they want to reach out to people, they'll reach out. But I'm not gonna give nobody's information. I don't do that. Luscious L say, "You are right, Stone." But Mike, I got you. When you finish that dedication, send me the song. I'll send the song to him. But I can't give out his information. Queen TV said, "Prayers and condolences to the family." Mike Lowe say, "Understood. Let's you and I collaborate." Big Ron say, "Nah, definitely can't do that." Mike, I got you, Mike. I got you. Somebody sent me a track a while ago, a producer. I supposed to have done a dedication to Angie. I never even finished the song because every time I try to do the song, I start crying. So I never finished it to put it out. I do have the track. This producer contacted me, and I said, "Okay, I'll use your track." It's not, I mean, I'm a producer, but I use other people's work. So um, I, I never finished the song for Angie because every time I try to finish it, I break down crying in the studio. So I could never finish it. This has been a this is man, this is a devastating blow to the music industry, to the black music industry, and to the music industry in general, because D'Angelo was a pure legend, a soul legend, and I wish that he was preparing for this new tour. I don't know if any of you guys knew. He was preparing for this new tour. Artists, for my industry artists that watch my channel, for my legends. It's a lot of legends that watch my channel. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself, man. Please take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of yourself, man. We only have one body. When this body's gone, we're in the spiritual form until either you know, we're reincarnated again, or we're back here on this earth again. And hopefully, the highest flattery in Buddhism, because I'm a Buddhist, is to become human again. We don't know if we will. You know what I'm saying? Everything is karma based. So take care of what we have here now. This is the body we're in now. The one that we're all in as we're watching this. This is the car that you're in that you're driving now. Take care of it. We can't live forever, but we don't have to leave this earth in pain and suffering. We don't have to. We don't have to. Take care of your body, live your legacies out, take care of your family. Drugs, alcohol, all that stuff, man, that's all, those are all leisure activities. That's really the way you got to look at it. They're leisure activities. You don't have to have them. It's a leisure activity. It's an option. You don't have to have it. But they will put that option in your face and make you feel like if you're dealing with problems, here, drink this. Here, try this. Try try this. Here, you're dealing with problems. Don't worry. Just try this. You're tired. Are you tired? You on tour? Here, try this. And it'll keep you up. I've had people say that to me in this business. Mike Lowe said tour, dang, just like MJ and This Is It tour. Yeah, he was preparing the tour. And Michael was actually going to go on tour with him. Queen TV said, "My son was just yelling about me and D'Angelo's contribution to the game." Yeah, Queen TV, your son is right. He didn't give it a lot. I mean, although he didn't produce a lot of people, but when he came in, he kicked them doors down. Angie was right there with him. She helped him kick those doors down, and his contribution to that sound, because you from D'Angelo, you got Music Soul Child. Everybody wanted to be a D'Angelo. You got Dwelle, Raheem Devon. All of those are copies of D'Angelo's imprint. I want you to think about that. Music Soul Child came after D'Angelo. Then you had Dwelle out of Detroit. Then you had Raheem Devon. In that order, they are transfer copies of what D'Angelo's concept was created from. Did y'all get that? They were. So his concept of who he was as an artist inspired those artists. That's how you got those artists. If it never were D'Angelo, you wouldn't have had Raheem Devon, Dwelle. Who did they have to look up to mimic after, right? Devon said, "Yeah, Aunt live forever, but you can, yeah, you can't live forever, but you can live long enough if you take care of your inner being. Yes, no one will ever take care of you like yourselves." Facts, J-Bond, music, facts. Leanne said, "Choices should be positive, whatever it may be in our lives." Yes, we have to be. Queen TV said, "I had no idea. It's so sad." Old school said, "Bro, not D'Angelo, old school." Yep. I know old school. I know. I, when Angie Stone passed away, it was a morning just like this. I woke up, I was crying, hysterical. It was a morning just like this, just like this. If anybody watched the whole Angie Stone thing, you see, I was looking crazy though. I was crying, my hair was all over the place. I didn't even care. And for me to get up this morning and to deal with this and get text messages and calls, um, he was preparing a tour. We were all about to see him again. Mike Lowe said he and Angie are Electric Lady Land or Electric Lady Land. Mike Lowe said he and Angie are at Electric Lady Land now with Jimi Hendrix too. Mike, yeah, they are. They're in the purest form of that energy now. It's all 100% energy. That's the most powerful they will ever be. Is all energy form. They're in the most powerful position they've ever been, energy form right now. They can go, they can move, go anywhere, do whatever they want to do now. The highest form, energy. I'm just happy that Michael and D'Angelo got to. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm glad him and his father, man, because it's going to hurt. But can you imagine how hurtful it would be if he wasn't by his father's side, if he wasn't there? You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't there during this period, imagine how that would hurt him even more. So I'm just happy about that. Yeah, man. Listen, Angie. Every day that passes, it still feels like Angie is here. There's not a day that doesn't pass that I don't feel like Angie is not here. It feels like she's still here. I go through her messages. I listen to her voice. Yeah, I listen to her voice all the time. I will play it just so I can hear her voice. I can listen to the songs, but I like hearing her messages to me. So I'll load up my phone and go through the messages that she left for me, and I keep them. Queen TV say Angie's sure receiving him now. Yes, she is. She's hugged him, smiled at him, hugged him, and she has welcomed him in, you guys. I just can't believe, because we've lost a few celebrities, what, in the last couple weeks, last few days, right? So they say it happens in threes. I mean, it's been known to happen in threes. I'm not looking for anything else to happen, but it happens in threes. It's crazy. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know, you guys. This is just it's a lot on the mind, but it makes me reflect on my own immortality, mortality, and immortality, right? And it makes me think about myself and my health. And DJ Bryce say hello, everyone. D'Angelo Pass. Yep. Pancreatic cancer. DJ Bryce. I'd hit that thumbs up at the top. Belinda, hit that thumbs up at the top. Maxwell came after D'Angelo, Belinda. So that sound, yeah, he inspired Maxwell too. He inspired Maxwell too. Maxwell, Music Soul Child. I think Maxwell came before Music Soul Child. So it's D'Angelo, Maxwell, Music Soul Child, Raheem Devon, and Dwelle. Emmy, hit that thumbs up at the top. Old school say, yeah, scary. We got it. We have to take care of ourselves. Now listen, we're not gonna live forever. We all know that. Me, I plan to live 232 years. Yes, I do. I plan to live, y'all like stone crazy. I plan to live 232 years. Pebble Stone say, wow, I am straight tripping. I know Pebble Stone. Smash that thumbs up at the top for me, please. Depression Talks. What's up, family? Hit that thumbs up at the top. Yo, I'm in shock too, you guys. I'm in shock. Yo, you guys hit that thumbs up, man. Y'all know we should have more thumbs up. Come on now. You guys know. We should have more thumbs up at the top, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm in shock. I was in shock when I got the messages this morning. And it didn't come from the media. It came from people right in the circle, very, very close to D'Angelo. Thank you, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't go on TMZ because TMZ hasn't even talked about it. So I didn't go on TMZ. Let me see what's the latest. I got phone calls and texts this morning. I just want y'all to know, man. Now, listen to what I'm about to tell you. I want you to watch the content creators who are about to take this D'Angelo thing and turn it into a whole circus act. DJ Brightside said, because of Joshua, I'll leave forever. My name is written in the book of thank you. Amen, DJ Brightside. I'm with you on that. You'll live forever. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, but listen to what I'm saying. Mark my word. Watch and a particular content creator at that. I want y'all to see this. Watch this content creator take this whole thing and spin it into a whole conspiracy. Don Cooper says, Stone, I like the way you think. I always said that I want to live to be 100. Ask, believe, and yes, I'm living to 232, Don. You heard it from me. I'm serious. I'm serious, dog. Utmost Media Network says it's going to be horrible. Yeah. Why? Listen, E-Ride said, E-Ride, smash that thumbs up at the top. Listen, I want you guys to understand. Mark my word. Watch a content creator take this, spin this. Just give it about a day or two. They might start today. They're going to take this whole D'Angelo thing, spin it into a story that sounds like a soap opera. Instead of just respecting that D'Angelo passed away and speaking positive, right? They're going to take this and spin it into an industry thing. Craig to Which, what's up, family? Craig to Which said, big up Stone, Paxton, and everyone on the live. I heard about the passing of a great D'Angelo. Rest in peace to that brother. He was a very, very, yes, he was. Somebody, why was that comment deleted? It was a good comment, moderators. He was just talking about the passing of D'Angelo. Craig to Which, yes, he was. I think they might have made a mistake and blocked that. They didn't mean that. Utmost said, don't think outside the box. Like-minded people like us, not many of us. Facts. Listen, depression garnish. I'm trying to be translated. The depression garnish. Smash that thumbs up at the top. Smash this thumbs up at the top. I'm gonna do something real quick. Hold on. I'm about to bring somebody up live real quick. Hold on. Okay, you guys, listen. I'm gonna bring some people up live. I don't know who's gonna pop in first. We're gonna see. I'm sorry. We're gonna see. I'm bringing somebody up on live to talk. The depression garner, hit that thumbs up. I want you to know that there is going to be content creators that are going to take this and it's going to be crazy. They're going to take this, run with it, and turn this whole D'Angelo thing into this crazy, crazy story. Meech, Meech, can you hear me, Meech? We've lost another one of our legends, family. I'm sure you. I'm sure you already got the news too, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and the crazy part about it, Meech, is Michael just lost his mom. Now he got to deal with his
Right.
father.
Wow. I had just said today was a good day. No bad news.
Right. And then this,
I shouldn't have said that, but it has
man,
nothing to do with it. But I don't think I'll ever say that again. That's.
bro.
I just
When
hope.
Angie passed, remember I woke up the same way early in the morning like this with the same news. So it's so weird that it's the
But I'm
same.
gonna say something though, dog, and it's like just real. I was getting ready to post something, and I was getting ready to say, tell about a time that I went on to see a record executive. We went to a label, right? Me and
Uh-huh.
Top Dog, and the executive man asked us to get him some to bring him some dope, man.
See, y'all hear what me saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all hear what you
Straight
hear
up.
what me just said? Did y'all hear what Meech just said? And see, this is what Media Network was talking about. This 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 stuff is planted to control artists in the game.
Yeah, the people controlling them are under extreme control. That's lovely.
Y'all hear what I'm saying? Meech hanging
Quiet
out by the
presence,
pool,
man.
relaxing. Listen, this is
Yeah.
Demetrius Shipp, Senior, the producer, writer, arranger, producer. And Meech just said something deep. I want y'all to hear this again. Everybody say, hola,
Real
Meech.
talk. Yo, hey family, how's everyone doing?
Meech just spit some deep stuff. What Media Network was just saying a minute ago
Yeah,
about
yeah. When we went and we was like kind of pressing the line on some project and on some work. We had got put it onto this guy. We had met him, and we went on to set the meeting up. I'm always good for getting the meeting, you know what I mean? And so we went and met with him, played the music. It was all cool. Everything was a go. And at the end of it, dude was like, "Man, y'all think y'all can score me some dope, some cocaine?" I'm like, man, look at the twist in this.
hey, and it wasn't our people, was it?
Uh, uh, Unfortunately, brother, no, it was not.
See, y'all see the game. Y'all see the game, and
Fortunately and unfortunately.
see the thing is that could have went two ways. That could have been a setup, or that could have been trying to figure out how to lock
Well, it
y'all
is
into
a
that deal.
setup because it's a crime. It's a conspiracy to what? Do what? Some kind of conspiracy shit. Like, dude,
Listen,
I don't got no drugs on my record, man. I'm
right?
good.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Listen, y'all have to remember this industry is a $1 trillion business. So when you think about an incredible artist getting a record deal, you don't think they've already taken out insurance on artists. You don't
When they
think that
started doing that, dog, I knew it was up.
the game was over with.
And look, here's the thing. What's so crazy about that ideal, Stoney, is that they pushed it to the place where it made it make sense. Like we helped do that. The culture helped push it to a place where having insurance on an artist and getting paid at selling more records at the time of death and the incredible cash outs. Because when it came to me, I have the paperwork. I think we're some of the first who probably had that at Death Row. So I got that contract, but they was getting a meal, but my family was getting a meal. So I'm like, yeah, he pushed it to double it, and then yeah, that's equally. But you ain't gonna just make money off of it. I leave my family with no resources to come not be able to come cut your head off. They're gonna need resources to cut your head off if you do something funny with me. Simple and plain.
You feel what I'm saying? Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all getting game today. The Ray Boo say, damn fam, saw the title, just got out of boxing class. Ray Rue, what's up, family? Ray, hit the smash
That's
that
nuts.
thumbs up. Chef Banner
Hey,
say good morning, Meech.
D'Angelo is, man, listen to me. That dude was killing S. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's see the thing with us,
He
Meech.
he's
Chef
the
Banner say
best
good
of the
morning,
best.
Meech.
He is one of the best of the best. He is Prince and Marvin Gaye. Prince and Marvin Gaye had a baby.
Facts. Hey, Meech. Chef Banner say good morning.
Oh, no
Um,
pun intended. There's some history there. Can you imagine that?
Chef Banner said condolences to the family and good morning to you, Meech. Listen,
Chef
also,
Banner, hey family.
also the crazy part about this is everybody, all of us knew this, Meech, in the industry. All of us knew this. We all knew this. We all knew. We know everybody that's doing drugs. It's nothing new to us in the music industry. We know who's who. We we've been to the parties. We see it. But artists got to know that you when you get in this business, that sometimes is part of the business to try to control artists to an extent.
On if they say buy blue, buy yellow. You know what I mean? Like
You
this, because it's
never
all a
trust to
control.
move.
It's all a control factor leading up to the biggest
You-
form of control, which is you feeling obligated because this person so called made your life so much better, make your own life better.
I hope y'all are picking up the game today. Celeste said, greetings and good afternoon. Celeste, hit that, smash that thumbs up, please. Javon say, hey, Meech, how you doing? Javon Music
Just
said,
on a
what's up,
little
Meech?
mini vacay, chilling, fireplaces, swimming pools, and jacuzzis, and dog training, playing with my dog.
Oh,
Hey,
Meech, hold on.
right.
By the way, I saw the dog.
Oh yeah, hey, I threw him in the water. It was funny. I'm like, no, you gonna swim. I need you to come in this water and get me if I need it.
That's his first time swimming.
That's the first time, yeah.
I see how he's set by your foot, but I see how you've been training him too, though.
No, it's man because it's the best kind of like patience that you can. Because if he's not learning, it's because I'm not doing something right or I'm not patient enough.
Right.
You know.
So it's all about, hey, Big Rome said, my bro JK was D'Angelo's background singer. I know all about the industry hype. Yeah, Big Rome. It's no joke. Time love. Make sure you smash that thumbs up at the top. Creole lady, smash that thumbs up at the top. She says, rest in peace, D'Angelo. Uh Shazamay, hey, smash that thumbs up at the top. You know, we've lost another legend, you guys, and unfortunately, he used to
Way
be
too
married to
early.
this crazy, Meech. I can't
Way
even
too early.
believe it.
I can't either. I'm in disbelief. He's somebody I would pay to see. There's not many people I would spend a dime to see,
You know he was
and
working
I
on the
everybody.
tour, right? He was about to
I
hit the
know.
road again.
I know. Which is concerning.
Man, that's what I'm saying too. So you know, Meech, now watch the play. Watch other
They,
content creators.
they will really go down the line on you if you're not. They going down the line in the game, man. It's just it is what it is.
It is what it is. But look, Meech, now mark my word. Watch another content creator take this and turn this into a money bag by creating this extravagant story about Clive Davis doing this and doing that. Mark my word. Watch the move on this. And he's gonna tie Angie back into this. I already see it coming. I give him about a day
Yeah,
or two.
yeah, you're good at predicting that type of stuff.
You
You know
feel
that.
what
You know too good.
I'm Yo, man,
You're too
listen,
good. You're
chat.
too good at predicting the play, man. It's like you see.
Yo, listen, watch it. I'll be sending you the video, but like what I tell you, here it is. You guys, listen. My biggest concern, Meech, is Michael, right?
Right.
Because he lost his mom and he lost his pops, man. And I just hope that he's able to hold on because his health is not that great as well. So I'm praying that he's able to deal with this and make it through this now.
Right.
Creole said, praying hard for Michael. May the Most High give him peace that passes all. I hope so too, Creole. That's what I'm praying for. Big Rome said, unfortunately, you're right, Stone. It's sad. Big Rome, watch the play. Meech know what I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying, Big Rome. Queen TV said,
Oh,
watch them take the wigs off. Queen TV, what
yeah.
you talking about? What you talking about, Queen TV? Queen TV. Where you at, Queen TV? Queen TV say, watch them take the wigs off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Watch the move. Don't hey, don't get smashed in no game of pool, Meech.
Hey, I can see the address.
Hey, you know I'm good, man.
I can see the address.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to smash you up on some pool.
I can see the address, baby boy.
Yeah, you gonna have to do that, bro.
I've been known to run the house.
Creole lady say, let me become a member to what? Creole lady, just become a member to the channel. Go ahead and hit a member. Just hit the membership, Creole lady. Let me become a member. Hit that membership. Hey, CC, Meech ain't got nothing on me on this pool.
Hey, I can tell you who taught me how to shoot pool.
Hey.
Guess who taught me how to shoot pool?
Ooh.
Suge Knight, nigga.
Oh, hey, hold up. Hey, but Suge is good at pool.
They was hustlers. What do you mean? They used to stop and get gas. Some and just hit pool. Like Big West was nice.
I know Suge was good at pool for sure.
No, West was he wouldn't miss a shot. This is crazy.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I might have a running hand here. Creole, CC, can you tell Creole where the membership button is? Creole, are you on a phone app? You got to download the YouTube app, Creole. I appreciate you becoming a member. If you don't have it on your phone, you got to download the YouTube app, I think, to become a member. CC, watch. We're
Oh
going to record.
yeah.
I'm going to go
Always.
live when I'm playing Meech and Pool.
I always drop, baby. I always drop. I promise.
Hey, I
My
got
bro.
them angles. Like, I got them. I can hit that corner and the ball will go this way, that way, and go right. Listen, I got the magic. I got the magic tricks.
I'm about to do something right now. Look at that walk. Look at that walk. Look at that walk.
All right, okay. All right. Okay.
Let me show you what I'm doing here. Let me wait. Look at that. Man, listen.
Oh shit. Okay, Leah, I need to see that
It's a,
shot.
it's about touch.
All right.
Don't
Let's go. Come on.
none of that. We just dropping balls just for no reason.
All
Ball.
right, corner pocket. What you call it right now?
I'm calling this 11 to the corner. Corner pocket. That's an easy shot though. Here's the shot. You hitting this shot?
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy. I could go this way over there. That's
Right.
easy.
You got it at both angles, to be honest.
To be honest, that's why I said it. Let's see if there's anything else.
Creole lady, thank you for
I'll
the
walk that
membership.
10 straight through there right there.
Oh, you got that all the way. Long as you don't overshoot, you good.
Man, what they say, stroke it, don't poke it, King.
Hey, no, we definitely we gonna play on camera, bro.
We got
Latoya said, what's up, Latoya? Hit that thumbs up at the top, Latoya. It's me and Demetrius Ship Senior on live.
King Meats.
You feel what I'm saying? Me and Meech on live. We
Hey
talking about this
man, yeah, but I
D'Angelo
can't shoot, man.
situation.
I can't have no fun right now, man. D'Angelo passed away, man. Damn, we all just
Yeah, I
sat here.
know, man. This
We,
the whole thing seemed
the
weird.
whole
It don't.
industry just sat and watched, man.
Hey, Meech, you want
Why
me
is
to tell
this
you
man
something
gone?
crazy though? Let me tell you a crazy story I told earlier. I was telling them,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Vegas Strong. Yeah, it's gonna rain today. Vegas Strong. So me.
Yeah,
So Angie was telling me this story before she passed, right? She was telling me about doing her reality show and taking all her footage from her tour, her last tour,
right.
right? and
Right.
putting it together. And then she told me that I said, okay. I said, that's a good idea. She said, I want you to be in a reality show I'm going to shoot in Atlanta with these independent artists. You can be on the panel and you can tell your story about what you're doing. She said, but I'm going to take my footage and make an actual documentary. And I said, cool. I said, you got the footage? She said, yeah, I got to get it from you knew Jonathan, her music director. So she tells me, she says, Jonathan has all the footage, right? I said, okay. I said, well, you gonna get it? She said, yeah. She said, I've been trying to get it, but Jonathan won't give it to me. He keeps making excuses. She said, I think he's trying to wait for me to die so he can sell it or put it out. This is what she said. Meech, I
Whoa.
kid you not. So I said, why would he do that? She said, so he can capitalize and make money off of me. She said, but you know what? God don't like ugly. He'll die before me. And do you know that 2 months later he died? And I was talking to her on the phone as she was going to his funeral. Meech, and then she died right after that. I don't know. I don't even know what to think about that, because that kind of messed me up low key. Like, just the fact that she said it and then that shit happened exactly that way.
Right.
Hey, you check my beats. Who are you? Add a check. You didn't send me no beats. You got to pay $5 for a beat review. We don't check beats without you paying. You got to send me a cash app if you want to be added to the music review. Creole lady said, you're exactly right, Stone. Why do people want to hold onto someone who is only here for a short life? Yeah, because we that's selfishness. We got to learn to, God has a plan. We're supposed to rejoice when people pass away. Most people forget that statement. We're supposed to rejoice, but people get caught up in selfishness because we want our loved one to still be here. So it's hard for us to rejoice because we feel like they shouldn't have left us.
Right.
Latoya, tell your husband he's right. Old boy is going to do a video and he's going to turn this into a conspiracy, and he's going to tie it to Angie Stone to get Angie Stone trending on his channel again. Trust my word. You're going to see. Creole lady said, I just lost my only uncle. I'm sorry that he's gone, but I'm glad he was here. My condolences to you, Creole lady. We're sending you blessings. Latoya James say, that's right. We do it backwards. Latoya, did you guys hit that thumbs up at the top? Cherry say, hey, Meech, good to see you. Cherry say, good to see you, Meech.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Lisa, what's up? Hit that thumbs up at the top, Lisa. Latoya, listen, I give it about 2 days. I give it today. He probably go live today, right? I give it 2 days where he gonna tie Angie back into this. He gonna turn it, the D'Angelo and Angie thing, to a conspiracy. He gonna tie it into one story. Mark my word. Leanne
Man.
say everyone leaves their physical, but the energy life force continues. That's why I said Angie and D'Angelo is more powerful than they were before. They're in the spiritual realm now. They're way more powerful than they were before. It don't get no more powerful than the spiritual realm. Y'all know. For those that know, you know. They're in their full power right now. Right now, they are in their full power, right as we speak. But what I'm happy about, Meech, is Michael got to spend time with his dad, man.
Right.
That's the shit that made me feel good, because imagine if he had not got to spend time with his father, and
Good
then
grief.
this same thing went down, he would have really been torn apart.
Yeah, that's terrible, because time is whatever
That's
time
all
you
we
get, that's all we're allowed. That's it.
exactly, and it's
So
not on our side because every day we getting older. Media
right.
networks, I've lost the world in this last 5 years. I'm still struggling to get back every day. Is a struggle. When you lose your parents, aunts, uncles, you're lucky when you have one
Dear
parent
God.
left. Like I feel you. I lost my dad and my mom. Media network, Meech did too. We get it.
Worst shit
We
ever.
we get it, family. That's the only thing I really had to hold on to was my mom and my dad. Other than that, I didn't. I'm not really tight to my siblings, like tied to my siblings that way. That's all
That,
I had. I'm
yeah, me
closer
too.
to my friends than I am to my siblings.
Facts.
Media
I'm the
network
same.
say the war
I'm
will
the same
prevail.
way.
You the same way too, Meech?
Same way. Yeah.
And it's sad, you guys, that it's that way. Latoya say, it's so sad. Sometimes your friends can be closer as family than your own family can be. And that's the story of Meech's life. That's the story of my life. So people say to me, "Do you feel lonely without your brothers and sisters?" I tell them, "Hell no. They wasn't. They was never there for me anyway. How can you feel lonely about something that you ain't never really had anyway?"
Man, listen. It wasn't even a friendly competition. When they was at war, my brothers were undermining me in ways
You feel what
like
I'm saying, me?
it wasn't for no reason. I don't understand. It's always been a jealousy factor.
Yeah, bro. And see, you know what I
It's
think
always
is
been
weird,
it's
Meech?
always been jealousy.
You know what's so weird about that, Meech? What messes me up? Mike say everywhere at this exactly, Mike. They can be anywhere and everywhere. What messes me up, Meech, is I think I've always been shocked when family is jealous of us, man. Like, right? So
It's crazy,
that's the
man.
thing
It's
that
crazy.
fucks me up, right? Like, you my family. How can you be jealous of me?
How
We're
can you be
family.
jealous?
Pebbles say
I would
blood
never.
makes you related, but loyalty makes you family. Facts. Man, I had a cousin growing up. For some reason, this guy was always talking shit about me to people. Girls would say, "Oh yeah, your
Right.
cousin was talking negative." I was like, "What?" High school, middle school, it didn't matter. He was always behind some bullshit when it came to trying to be strategic to destroy me. Right? I don't even know why. Utmost Media Network said
To discredit your character and try to kill your influence.
facts, facts, meet. None of it made any sense. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I've learned. Look, I've been to Vegas. How long? I've been in Vegas since 91, Meech. Ask me how many times any of my family member ever come here to visit me.
They won't come. They can't.
At all. But my brother will call for me to pay his cable bill.
They they can't figure out how to get out here.
They can't figure out how to get out of here at all, man. Latoya said, my sister was every decision she made is my fault. Zero accountability. See what I'm saying, Latoya? Stuff like that. Yeah. Stuff. If they are close to you, then you get blamed for everything. Savam says, Stone
Hmm.
Howard. What's up, Savam? Savam, I'm gonna message you, Savam. Did you still need me to mix that record? Leanne say my parents have been gone for years, and I only had a stepsister and one half sister. None of them are true or real, and they only come around if they need something like money, not time or love. Old Dirty
Wow.
Cosmos said, "Hello, family. What's up, Old Dirty Cosmos?" Leanne, I hate that, Leanne. I hate that. But how do we explain having a family member that's disconnected from us? Look, our Tosca say blood is not always thicker than the water. That's a fact. Utmost Media said fake love. That's a fact. That's my life, y'all. Mike Lowe say, dang, Lynn, my family are my friends. Isn't that sad? That's Meech's life. Is that not sad? You
Man.
know what? I admire those who are close to their family. But let me tell you what I watch from a distance, Meech. I
Hmm.
got friends, I watch them and their family, and it's always drama, always shit
Always.
with them. And I just sit back and watch their drama like, y'all sisters, why y'all fighting? That's your brother. Why y'all always fighting? Y'all supposed, why?
Come here. Come right here. Come here. Right here.
John Taylor say, I was Stone. You're okay, my boy. I was just speaking. What's up, John Taylor? What's happening, family?
Down.
Savam, I'll reply when I get off this live. Don't worry. I got you, family. I'll reply to you. Media Network said, I try not to ask for anything, not unless it gets really bad. Where we at, y'all? We talking about family. D'Angelo passed over. We talking about family. We're going to see. And celebrities' families sometimes can be the worst, too, man. I've seen
Awful.
awful, Meech. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Like, where's your brain? Where's your like? That's what you worried about.
old Dirty Cosmo said, blood doesn't make you family. Your family is what you create with the people around you every day.
Oh,
You
this is
can't
what I was.
change.
But here's the
Huh?
problem with that. So here's the problem with that, right? What we're saying and the effects of what that means in our community that real families don't stay family and act and conduct themselves like family is what you get is you get a different family sometimes. And this is why We got 100 year war amongst so many gangs and factions of gangs. It's ridiculous how many gangs are in our community, and how we allow people who are not from the community to choose a side in those wars. People of other races and nationalities choosing sides in a war between brothers, and we allow this behavior. And so now the family structure is built on, you know, street code and street ethics.
That's deep, Meech. That's deep. It's they brought that into real family business. That's
Fact.
you know what, I ain't never even thought about that, but that's some deep shit. That's real though, because now that I sit back and I think about some of the conversations I've heard families have, right? It
Hmm.
seems so similar to street shit, right?
That's
That's crazy,
that's the
especially
mentality
with our people.
with our people specifically.
I ain't even never thought about that until now. You just shed light to me on some things that I have been looking at, but we don't think about it because it's so tied into the streets. We don't even pay attention to the conversations within our family like that.
Period. It
And
is
how a
right.
cousin can turn around and murk his cousin with no problem.
Oh man, because we have a new dynamic now. That's the new dynamic. Families going to war with each. Our women are so inciting. I can't believe. I'm like, why are you the first one to go left? Why are the females go to any YouTube and see who's yelling the loudest,
It's
making
our
the
it's our nieces, our aunts, and even some of our mothers.
right.
You know what? And Media Network, I know Media Network peeped out what you just said. Media Network, you what me just said? Pebbles said everybody needs a chakra clearing. Pebbles, I gotta agree with you on that because you know I'm on my chakra stuff. I'm on my cleansing all the time. Elmo Meezy, Rockin' Red says sometimes the ones who love you hate you the most. That is facts. Cherry say big dog meat. Sabam say that's the reason I like you, bro. Thank you, Sabam. Sabam's from India. I appreciate you, Sabam. Respect, respect. I
Dude,
appreciate it.
on my
Let's see.
mother's deathbed, there was a woman there from the church, and I asked them to give me a moment, her and one of my cousins, like, sit with my mom for, or make your visit short, or you can come and visit, but like, don't try to, don't hang out. Just come see her, speak, hang around, come back. I don't know. Let me have my time. And this young lady looked at me and said, "She's my mother too."
What? What? Hold on. How old was she, Meech?
A grown ass woman, dog.
She say she's your mother too.
She said my mom was her mother too on my mother's deathbed, and she didn't want to leave.
Did you ever meet her?
My mother looked up at her and gave her the craziest look. My mother's look told her to get out.
She trying to tie it to. What was her purpose for doing that shit?
Anything to come across a man sideways. That
Wow, that
spirit,
yo.
that spirit, dog. That
Mike Lowe
anti,
said,
that anti. There's an anti in America for day one, from day
yeah,
one, that we don't want to recognize or look at. But the black male is always the first to be disenfranchised.
you know
Yeah.
what? I have to agree with you on that, bro. Because man, you know, shit happens to us every day in our lives, right? But I've had conversations in the last 2 weeks with lady friends, and it's certain stuff that happens that I look at them and be like, like if you love me as a person, I could be your friend or your husband or your best friend, right? Or boyfriend.
Hmm.
But if you love me, then you won't ignite me on a spiritual level to want to disrespect you. If you love
Mhm.
me, you will respect me first by the way you talk to
Because
me.
love is respect. Thank you, sir. Love is
So
respect.
you can't say you love me and you really don't respect me. And those two don't live together. Disrespect and
They do
love
not.
don't live in the same place.
Yeah, right.
And I tell, and
And just like jealousy and hate go hand in hand.
yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah,
If
those
you're
two are
jealous of
two
me,
peas
you
in a
really
pot.
hate me. You really
Yeah.
hate me.
Yeah, if you jealous of me, you hate me. So you might as well just tell me you hate me because it's the same conversation, you know.
Yeah, same type of
Um,
action.
and you guys understand, I know we're talking about D'Angelo, but we expand and have different conversations as we're talking about that. We bounce around and we come back to D'Angelo's subject. So don't trip. Mike Lowe said Cain and Abel. John Taylor said, "Hey Stone, my auntie Sadi." What you say, John Taylor? And Stone, my auntie Sadi. What do you mean, John? I'm sorry, brother. I didn't get it. Utmost Media
Mm.
say Luke was going on with the Jackson State, Michael Jackson, and what his kids are doing, I think, is horrible, selling out to the machine Michael hated. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you see Prince in Michael's catalog. Where is it back at? It's at Sony. The families are gonna will and deal. They don't care. They didn't build that, so
They didn't
they
build
don't
it.
care about selling something.
Yeah.
Urban Media Production said, Inc. said, I'm in shock. We are too, Urban Media. Same way I broke Angie's news that morning. I was distraught with Angie. I'm distraught with D'Angelo, but I was, Angie and I had a friendship, so it's a little bit different. I'm still, I'm mourning for Michael, but I'm just not feeling it like I was with Angie. But he's still our brother, and he's gone, and he's one of us, man. He's one of us as an artist. He gave to the legacy of the music industry. We're hurt that he's gone. Shakariah said, "Hey Stone, it's your boy Shy from New York City. Yeah, I love the song by Vertical. What's up, Shakariah? What's up, family? Hit that thumbs up at the top." Utmost Media said, "Need to talk to you after the live feed. I got you, brother Billy. I got you." He said, "We're living in wicked times." Pebble said, "We have to find self love first." Pebble said, "Meech." Pebbles. Um, Hold on. So many people messaging. Hold on, Pebbles. I had to go down some to the bottom. Somebody else said something. Okay, the Hot D Johns experience said, "My brothers, please get your checkups and blood work, please." He said for us to get our checkups and blood work.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
The Hot D Johns experience podcast. Thank you for
I
sharing
just
that.
got a PET scan. I told you my results came back good, huh,
Yeah,
bro? Did I tell
yeah,
you
you did.
that?
Remember, I had just texted you though. I said you're gonna be good.
Bro, listen to me. Oh my God. Like when you don't know, it's a cloud. It's a dark cloud.
Yeah,
It's a looming feeling.
but look,
Like
that
wait,
morning when you messaged me, I said, "Meet you good. It's all gonna be positive. It's gonna be all positive
you said it. You
results."
said it. You...
I said, "You good, fam? Don't even worry about it."
Oh man.
Mike Lowe said, "Okay." Mike Lowe said this. Mike
Bro,
said
excuse me, no, let's say it clearly. I'm cancer free.
Meech
Yeah.
is cancer free, ladies and gentlemen. He was all nervous the other day, but I messaged him and told him, "You good? It's gonna be all positive results." Then he messaged
After
me an
two
hour or two later.
surgeries. I had two surgeries in 25.
Wow.
Yes. A mass removed like a monster.
And my man said the Hot D Jones Experience podcast said, "My brothers, please get your checkups and blood work, please. Rest in peace,
Yeah, go get
D'Angelo."
it.
Facts.
Watch.
Mike Lowe said, "Correct
Watch.
for the actions, always give the
Watch him.
answers.
Watch him.
Regardless what comes out of the mouth,
Watch
I
him.
wish I learned this younger." I know, Mike Lowe, you are 100% correct. Queen TV say,
Watch him.
"May his soul rest in peace."
May his soul rest in peace.
Hey, Mike Lowe said something deep, Meech. He said, Correct for the actions always gives the answer, regardless what comes out the mouth. I wish I learned this when I was younger.
Wow.
Yeah, that's deep. But we don't think about it when we're younger. That's why I be telling young folks to pay attention. Yep. Pebble said, "Bless you, Meech." She said, "Bless you, Meech." She said, "Me too with breast cancer."
Wow. Bless you. Yes, that's good. Yes. Wow.
Media Network said, "I have a lot of respect for Katherine Jackson. Not
Yeah.
them kids don't. Let me be. Can I be honest with y'all? Michael's kids don't give a damn. Let me tell you why they don't give a damn. Can I be? Can we go deep with this? There's a certain thing as genetic connection. Y'all know those
Mhm.
ain't Michael. Come on, man.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come
Y'all
on.
know genetically, Michael was playing God with people around him by saying, I like this person, they're cool with me. I like that. If you look around, them babies look just like the one dude that was a driver. And that we know the woman was a surrogate mother, but those ain't Michael's kids. They ain't got no black nose, they ain't got nothing black in them. So
Nothing.
genetically, the detachment they have is because genetically that is not their father. I'm just telling y'all.
Yeah. That would make the most sense.
John Taylor says, Stone, God got your boy. Thank you, John Taylor. Yeah, I mean, think about it.
Oh,
That
oh
disconnection.
yeah, and to everybody in the conversation, I was gonna tell you. So I had a rare form of a skin cancer.
Did you meet?
Yes, yeah, yeah, a rare form of a skin cancer. It's so rare, it's like
Now,
almost
Meech, so
unheard
what did
of.
they say? What did they say? So you know what? I'm glad we on this subject, Meech. So for the
Um,
people that didn't hear what Meech said, say it again, Meech.
I had a rare form of a skin cancer. Um, yeah,
So
diagnosis,
Meech had a rare
and
form
I
of
had a
skin
tumor,
cancer.
a tumor growing in my right thigh.
He had a tumor growing in his right thigh, you guys. He had a rare form of skin cancer. And Meech, here's the thing. For
It
those
started off the size of a hair ball.
what?
Unbelievable.
And it was on your side, and it was like a hair bump.
No, not in my on my thigh. It started off as a hair bump. The size of a hair. It looked like a hair bump.
So
It ended up the size of a bigger than a golf ball.
men and women that are in here listening, I want you guys to hear this. Meet. So how did you know? Did you have symptoms? Did you feel? Was there anything you was feeling when you had it? How did you know you had that?
Well, outside of being drained physically, you know what I mean? Like really being like physically tired, more less energy, less movement. Um, for me, mine it actually began to protrude and bust the skin, break through the
Or
skin.
you probably would have never known, huh?
I would have never known. But
Damn.
I was messing with it too a lot too, so I made a mistake and put peroxide on it, and that's like really a no-no in the world of cancer and that type of a wound.
So the
When we
wound had
went to the
opened up.
hospital, it's like nobody even knew what it was. The doctors, they didn't even know what they were looking at. Some of them, they had never seen it. It's so rare.
Wow, Meech, that's deep. So if it hadn't protruded, you would have never even known about it.
No, I would have. It would have just had it grown. Actually, had it grown into the artery in my leg, I would have had a leg amputated.
What the fuck?
Yes, they would have had to take my whole leg.
Men and women, I want you to hear what Meech is. See, Meech and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is actually the first time. I don't want y'all to think this shit was planned. This is the
Uh-uh.
first time Meech and I have ever. We're around each other a lot. We've never had this conversation all the time we're around each other.
I wasn't able to have it.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to. I wasn't able to have it. I wasn't able to even have the conversation. Like yeah, I wasn't able. I couldn't even explain to people what I was going through or dealing with. You know,
So
like
Meech is
when
sharing.
your leg feels like someone standing on your leg with cleats on, spike cleats on. That's what it feels like all day.
Oh damn, Meech.
That's what it felt like.
So D'Angelo passed away, you guys, from pancreatic cancer. So if Meech is telling you the pain he was having
Mhm.
from his leg, can you imagine the pain that our brother D'Angelo was feeling from
Yeah.
that pancreatic cancer.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Yeah, that's I can't imagine.
And
Cannot imagine. And then the medications are worse than the painkillers and medications. Sometimes have just as bad effect as anything else, especially the medication.
for him to be able to try to pull a tour off, that was going to be crazy for him to even pull that tour off. If he had pulled that tour off, that would have been miraculous.
There was the idea that he was going on tour means that to me that there's no way there was the right people around him.
Right.
I mean,
Because
I
he should
just
have been healing.
yeah, he should have been. She should have had. I just had a full PET scan, bro. I went back. I went and got 3 scans. The last one was the PET scan, which does all of the. You know what I mean? You take the dye, the whole little thing, and I hate those capsules. I hate them to death. This time, I got the sedative and I got the blindfold, and I didn't even see myself go in it because I don't like being confined like that.
Right. Yeah, and then being awake and stuff. Hey, your phone is doing something weird, Meech. You're frozen up. Anita said, I fly solo alone. I don't have or want any friends because of jealousy. I'm always the black sheep of my family. My siblings don't like me. I can't stand them. Forgive me. Nita, we got your back. Don't worry. Hey, Meech, CC say, what kind of dog is that?
A Belgian Malinois.
You hear that, CC? The Hot D Experience said, because they're not his. Exactly. The Hot D Jones Experience exactly. They're not his. And that's why they're detached and they can do that. If my father had a legacy like that, I wouldn't be trying to sell stuff off or none of that. I'd be managing it, making sure it gets the utmost attention. But they're entitled and they're privileged, and so they don't see the why their father fought for his stuff. They don't see the reason they should fight for it or hold on to this and that. Celestial said, "My grandmother is my hero. Saw her ventricle style, and neither the biological was able to come through with that example. It's an appreciation thing. Yes, it is matriarchal style. No, you're right. Celestial, cheapest 7-Eleven. Pebble says same thing for me. I didn't feel any different. I went for my early and found out. Meech. She said Pebble said she didn't feel any different either. She went for her early and found out. Utmost Media Network said, "Wow, sorry to hear that." Cherry said, "I'm glad Meech is okay." CJ said, "My prayers and condolences goes out to Michael Archer Jr., aka Swaybo Twain." Yes, it does. Thank you, CJ. Queen TV said, "Pancreatic cancer is an aggressive type of cancer." Yes, that's what they say. Hot D Springs Podcast says, Aretha Franklin passed from the same cancer. Damn. You want, hey, Meech, you want to know what's crazy? As I've been doing my research about cancer, right? What I found through my research is the fact of through all of my study and reading is it's all connected to parasites. They're finding out, yeah, they're finding that all this, the connection to all of this are parasites in the body that hide in phlegm and hide inside the pockets of like phlegm so they can be avoided and
Right.
mucus and shit like that,
And
right?
mucus. Well, that's what Dr. Sabi taught that there was only one disease was mucus.
Mucus membrane. DJ Tony say, "Meets God will help you, homie. I'm praying for you." Yeah, well, DJ Tony, everything came out positive like we knew it would. So he good.
Yes.
He just
Good.
got to stay on his regimen
That's it.
and stay away from stress.
Stay away from stress.
DJ say, "I wish D'Angelo would have reached out to Dr. Sebi's daughter. I wish he would have too. I know Dr. Sebi's grandson. He lives here in Vegas. He's
Yeah,
got a.
I'll be talking to his folks too. We be, we be in
Did you go
communication.
by the store here in Vegas yet, Meech?
No, I haven't been to that store
We
yet.
gotta
No,
we gotta go by there. I'll take you by there.
let's do it, please.
Queen TV said, correct. It is very painful and aggressive. Media Network said, I totally understand those are tough subjects. Mike Lowe said, do the Roots own their publishing? I saw Angie and D around them often. I don't know if the Roots own their publishing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either.
Yeah, I don't think they own their publishing like that, Mike. The Hot D John's Experience podcast said, why is Janet and Jermaine not helping Catherine out? Is it because he didn't leave them in the will? Like, I find it crazy, like the biggest gangsters and protectors is the oldest one. He didn't leave them in the will. He left Catherine and the kids in the will. He didn't leave the brothers at all. But they help her, but he didn't leave their name on it. If anything happens with Catherine, I don't know, you know, I don't know if there's an assignment for that part of hers to go to I assume it's probably going to go to Jermaine or the remaining, or Janet and Jermaine to manage.
Yeah,
CC Funk said, "Hey Stone, sorry to hear D'Angelo's passing here. Yeah, man, this is it's almost not even don't even feel real, to be honest. It just
it
feels
doesn't.
strange as shit. It don't feel real. That shit feels weird." DJ Tony said, "I'm praying for you, Meech, that God will remove the cancer." Yes, listen, Tony, this is what we gonna say. He's already done it. It's already removed. That's how we speak over here, DJ Tony. It's already removed. It's a wrap. Julie Banner said, "Thank God." Pebblestone said, "I've heard that too. We had to cut alcohol and sugar." Yes, the alcohol, Meech, no sugar, Meech. No sugars.
Yeah, no sugars, right?
Yeah, no sugars, no alcohol.
Oh yeah, no alcohol.
Especially sugars. I know we like our sugar.
Love it.
Edgar Lovett said, Vegas store. Edgar, you didn't know there was a Vegas store? Dr. Sebi's grandson? DJ Tony said, damn. He said, y'all are making me cry talking about the Jackson family because Michael was my favorite artist. Listen, I done cried out and cried over Angie Stone. And when Michael passed, Joe Jackson called me the day Michael passed because he wanted me to go with him and Majestic to California. He was unsure that Michael passed. He said something happened to Michael. He asked me if I would ride with him in Majestic to California. The same way I was crying, and I only met Michael 2 times, but the way I was crying for Michael, you would have thought I lost my brother.
Yeah, hurt.
That shit hit like it did with Prince too.
Prince too.
CC Funk said, pretty soon we just going to have dancers who make records. Hey, Meech, CC Funk
Yeah.
said, at the rate we losing our artists, soon we just going to have dancers making records. Oh,
Right.
no, you know what is going to end up happening? When all the greats are gone, it's going to be people using AI to creating like they're doing now with AI artists. That's what's going to happen in the future, unfortunately, when all the greats are gone.
Right.
And we keep losing them like this.
Oh, snap.
DJ Tony said, but I'm rebranding. Hey, one say no breeds, exactly. Yeah, dancers gonna be putting out albums.
That part.
Listen, so that's why y'all gotta appreciate artists like me and Meech, right? Artists that are still putting out great R&B soul music because we're losing our greats. Who's next in line?
Losing.
We're the ones that are trying to say you got Tyrese, you got Tank. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of those. You got Meech, you got me, right? You got Music Soul Child, you got Raheem Devon, you got Dwelle, right? Creole Lady, thank you for the members only. You know I appreciate you for doing that. And I appreciate you. Listen, and understand that YouTube takes 45% of my revenue. So if y'all gonna send me something, send me a cash app, man. Send me a cash app. My cash app's in the bottom. Send your brother a cash app. YouTube, boy, they be sticking it to content creators. They're sticking it to content creators, y'all. Hey, Meech, guess what?
Yo.
The MPC3 is out.
The what?
Yep, the MPC3.
Oh wow.
Listen, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabyte hard drive, right? You can do 16 channels of audio, but if you connect your phone, you can get 24 channels of audio in there. Standalone. Microphone built on it. It's a microphone built on it's crazy, mate.
It's
Mike Lowe
all
said, huh?
everything is in one piece.
Everything, Meech, is in one piece. It's a complete standalone studio now. Mike said the last line of defense, you all are musically. Thank you, brother Mike. Yeah, we have to, when we see stuff like this happening, it's imperative. I'm gonna show you something about black music. If black artists don't keep putting out great music, there is not gonna be anything to talk about in the future about soul, neo soul, and R&B. It's gonna be, it will be a concept of it by via AI, right? But the real people putting it out, it'll be gone. The
It'll be
future will be
gone.
gone. CC say, but they can't flip a mic like you. Nope, they sure can't, CC. Yeah, it's our job to keep this alive. While I'm here, while Meech is here, it's our job to keep it alive and pass the torch to the next generation that we're teaching about R&B, soul, funk, and all that stuff. If we don't pass it on, how's it going to be 20 years from now? The kids won't even know about it if we don't pass it on
Yeah, that's real.
and talk about it. So it's D'Angelo's, it's Michael's job now to keep his father's legacy alive. John
Yes.
Taylor say, and Stone, tell Meech from Chicago, I got love for him. John Taylor say he got love for you from Chicago, Meech.
Hey man, Chicago is one of my favorite places, man. I love Chicago, man. I love that
Mike
place.
Lowe
A
say
lot
we
of
are
people
being erased and replaced, Meech.
appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, for real. All the time.
One says Robot Cop is going to start making music. He said Robot Cop going to start making.
Yeah. That's fun.
Listen, we get on here and we share this knowledge that we're sharing with you guys, not because we want to praise ourselves, but we're talking about D'Angelo today. But at the same time, we're sharing with you from our experiences as artists, as producers, writers, and arrangers. The other day, I talked about AI. Meech was busy the other day because he had to go to the doctor, so I couldn't get him on here. We'll get on the subject of AI again because I got a lot to share with Meech. We're gonna bring Meech back on, and I'm gonna get Meech's opinion on this AI shit and all this crazy shit that's happening with
It's
AI.
scary. It's scary.
Meech is ridiculous.
It's scary.
It's so crazy, man. DJ Tony said I'm gonna have to bring Stone and Meech to Newcastle next year. DJ Tony, don't play no games with us, man. Don't
Well, let me tell you
don't
why it's
don't tell us that, DJ Tony, and you don't do it. Go ahead, Meech. Mm-hmm. Right.
how and willing they were to participate.
Right.
So sometimes I'll just, didn't you just send me this? Like, and her response was, "That's AI."
Wow.
I said, "Good night."
So she's trying to blame on the being submissive for being AI. Wow. That's bullshit. Hey, Meech. DJ Tony said I'm gonna have to bring the both of us to Newcastle, UK, for a music festival. I told DJ Tony, don't play with us, man. Don't say you're gonna do something you don't do it.
It's gonna be dope.
Let's do it, DJ Tony. Don't play no game. CC Funk, I agree with you on the synthesizer. You see, I don't have it in front of me. And let me tell you something. I've been seeing people post. I know we're changing the subject a little bit, but people been posting videos about the new MPC playing the MPC Live 2 against the MPC3 Live. And to me, sonically, this one sounds way warmer. The MPC3 speakers sound thin as shit. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, Tydu say salute Cuzzo in the chat, man. Can't believe D'Angelo's gone. One of the smoothest to ever touch a mic. Untitled. How does it feel? Change R&B forever. Rest easy. Now, Cuzzo, Ty Deuce. Watch your boy end up trying to take this and turning this into a whole. I know he ain't your boy, but watch.
Put
You
the
know who the
spin on it.
content creator take this and turn this into a whole conspiracy story. Mark my word. One said, "You guys are valuable to the music, to soul music, and artists under attack." One said, "Meech, you and Stone are valuable to music. The soul music and artists are under attack." Meech, he says.
That's crazy.
DJ Tony
That's
said, "Meech, like you said the other day, rock, metal, and everything is doomed." Yeah, that's what I said the other day. Like people think it's just hip hop being touched by this AI. No, it's rock music too. Somebody came in my live Meech and said, "Oh, rock music will never be touched." Shit, they got rock music AI. Man, come on, man.
well, here's the difference. They'll figure out a way where it works for them. Actually,
Yeah, they will make it work for them.
it'll work for them.
Period. You're in Pennsylvania. Mike Lowe say, "When we went to school, we played instruments." Mike, that's a fact. We sure did. Old Dirty Cosmo say, "Are you guys completely against AI, or do you believe that there are certain tools that could be useful?" Okay, I'll let Meech tell you his thoughts. I'll tell you mine. My problem with AI is they're trying to allow AI to replace real musicianship. They're saying, "Hey, don't worry about learning an instrument. Just use this tool that you can pay yearly and you can be as good as Meech and Stone." That is my problem. It is crutching artists. I'll let Meech tell you what his thoughts about it is.
Mm, my thoughts is we just got to make sure we, people who love music have got to support music in the purest forms of music, which means everyone's going to have to come back out. And even though we're putting these records out, you're going to have to come out and see people live and experience and keep the art form where it's supposed to be at, because there's really nothing after AI.
Y'all hear that? There's nothing. Meech said there is nothing after AI. When the
There's
machine is
nothing.
destroyed, if the AI machine got destroyed today, where those artists at with their instruments, the piano, drums, and guitar and vocals?
Yeah.
There's nothing after AI. You heard what Meech just said. Mike Lowe, I got the MPCX Live, the 2000, 3060. You know, I've been on MPCX, me and Meech, since we was young,
Mm-hmm. Day
to
one.
before this new MPC shit.
Day
So
one.
that's all we use. Nita said, "Question Stone, during your spare time, are you going to get in touch with Michael?" Hold on. I just sent Michael a message this morning. Hold on. Hold on. Are you going to get in touch with Michael to make sure he's all right or need anything? He probably wants to hear. I'm going to reach out to him. I did send him a message this morning, though, but I am going to call him. Mike Lowe saying country. John Taylor saying Stone, tell Meech I play pool too. Ooh, Meech, we got a battle on pool. Our boy from Chicago said he played pool too.
Let's do it.
All right, John, you come to Vegas. We'll have a pool tournament.
I love,
Urban
I
Media
love,
say,
I love the pressure.
Urban Media say, I was thinking the same thing in conspiracy theory. Urban Media, listen, somebody is going to take what just happened. I ain't gonna say the content creator's name because all of you guys know who I'm talking about. He's going to tie Angie back into this and turn it into a big story and make it a conspiracy. Just remember, I told y'all that. Ty do
Yeah.
say salute Meech. Black Sea, what's up? Hit that thumbs up.
Salute,
Cuzzo,
family.
Ty, hit
What's
that
good?
thumbs up at the top. Smash that thumbs up. Meech say, what's up, Ty? Listen, there ain't nothing guaranteed except for we're gonna live, we're born, and we pass away. That's the truth. Anything else is guaranteed, we gotta make happen. Chris said D'Angelo was my mom's favorite singer. Yes, man. Chris, tell moms. I'm sure moms already know. Hey, Chris, smash that thumbs up at the top. Make it a
D'Angelo's
bad
the
day.
only artist that if you was going to see him, you start working out 6 weeks out.
Hey, because you know the ladies were gonna be there for.
Hey, and here's the other thing. They was going to be there for him, and they was going to be there for you if you had any of that going on.
Right. Hey,
Six,
Misha
hey,
said,
6 weeks out, I'm busting down. Trust me.
you feel this? Me saying something that's
Oh
real.
yeah, I
That's
had to
like,
wear the slingshot. I had to be able to come out to hold my shirt and be in a slingshot. You know what I mean?
you feel what I'm saying? Me say he was the only artist, D'Angelo, where whenever he had a concert, you had to work out, and make sure as a man you had your shit together 6 weeks out, or 6 months out before the concert to make sure you was right.
Yeah, we might. If we're going to see D'Angelo, you might as well start busting down, dog. Because what you don't want to do is be in the building. He was together, dog.
Right, right.
And bring a woman with you. Oh man.
And it didn't matter because all of them were so locked into him.
Mm.
All of them in the
Dog.
concert.
Yeah, when he did send it up, send it to you, send it back to you.
That's my song.
That's my favorite.
Hey, did you ever hear Cruising when he did that remake of uh what's the name song Cruising?
Send it right back to you. Yeah. Oh wait, he was killing that.
Hey,
Oh.
did you hear the remake of Smokey's Cruising?
Oh, he killed that too.
Oh, he
Incredible.
smashed that, bro.
He killed that. He bodied
Man.
that.
Oh, Dirty say, yes, we agree with you. Respect to music. I don't believe that artists should be replaced by software. However, I do use AI heavily for my engineering and 3D printing projects. Well,
What are they gonna do? Create a fake story too for the AI?
right.
Just
So he
work.
said he uses it. Oh, Dirty say he used it for 3D printing and mixing. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The model AI mixing was trained by human mixing elements, but nothing replaces you teaching yourself how to mix. Because if AI ever goes down and you're in the middle of a mix, you're fucked. I'm just saying. And the client done paid you. So that's all I'm saying. But I respect if people want to
Cherry
use it whatever
Black,
way they
what up
use it.
with it?
What's they mean?
No, speaking of Cherry Black on
Leanne
here.
said AI music isn't your creation. It's created for you. Exactly. And it's not even real. And it doesn't reflect or anything else except for what it makes for you. Not you make. Leanne, you know how I feel. 100%. I'm with you. Angel Ho said, how old was D'Angelo in 1996? He was 18. He was like 18 or 19.
It's crazy.
Well, no, he couldn't be 18 or 19. You know why? What? He's 51, right? So no, because I'm 55. So no, he had to be. We was 26 then, so he had to be 23, 20 or 24, 23, probably 21 or 22, something like that. But he started working on his record deal at 18 or 19 when he first got the deal. But I guess they didn't drop it right then. Media Network says, as the world turns, miniseries of D'Angelo, Angie Stone. Media Network, you know that boy gonna take this story and spin it, right? You know he's gonna take it and spin it. Mark my word. Gabby 144 said, "Does brother on the right got bars? Brother on the right, Meech? Oh, Gabby 144 saying, does Meech have bars? Meech can rap too. Meech is a singer, producer. But you know, Meech produced Toss It Up. Tupac's Toss It Up and tons of other
I
shit.
wrote for every rapper I worked with,
So yeah,
including Tupac.
Meech got bars. Gabby 144. His son played Tupac in the movie.
Yeah, I got bars for you. Trust
Yeah,
me.
his
That's
son
easy.
played Tupac in the movie.
That's like Axe and his fat meat greasy.
Right. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Meech, because they've been hearing me on here rap. You know I don't rap, but we know we
Right.
didn't work with rappers, so we know the cadences.
We create the songs they write.
You feel what I'm saying? The cats better wake up and recognize.
They don't understand.
Uh old Dirty Cosmo said, Dirty Cosmo said, I can definitely see how a lot of people are abusing this though. The AI. Angel Hall said, was Tupac famous in 95? Yeah, Tupac had records out in 95. Yeah, he had records
Yes.
out in 95. He was with Interscope at that time. Chris Alves said, listen to the song, How Does It Feel? Is responsible for so many babies to be born. That's a damn fact. Renee Hardick said, sending up prayers and for Michael on the passing of his dad. Yeah, man. Michael gotta be, I definitely gotta call him, and just, send him my love, man, because this just gotta be tough for him.
That's
It's
awful,
gotta be.
man.
Black Sea say AI has no soul. Taidu say D'Angelo was born February 11, 1974. 1990 say I was right. I said 21 or 22. 22 years old. That was right around the time his debut album, Brown Sugar, 1995, was blown up. He was becoming, yep, he sure was. Well, but you got to remember, Angie gave him that sound. Though, let's not take her out of her flowers, y'all. Angie created that sound for him. Y'all just keep forgetting it. He was a new artist. He didn't know anything about really creating and writing and putting it together. He was a great musician. Angie got in with him and molded that sound.
Mm-hmm.
Don Cooper says, send it on and remake of that. That's the time I feel like Making Love by Roberta Flack were two of my favorite. Hey, CC say, y'all create the songs that make the young girls cry. Me. Mr. Hudson say, rest in peace, D'Angelo. Mr. Hudson, hit that thumbs up at the top. DJ Cool Clip say, Mike's son, Rocco, is an amazing musician and plays everything. Mike's son. Who you talking about? DJ Cool Cliff. Michael Jackson's son, you mean? Rocco? I don't know why he won't put out an album. Mr. Hudson said pancreatic cancer. He said that was our call. I know because I have family members pass away from that same thing. Straight up. Oh, Dirty says, crazy how AI can be so useful in certain fields, but damaging to others. Yeah, it can be. It's a double-edged sword, 100%. He did come from the church. Michael Archer, D'Angelo is Mike. Yeah. But you were saying Mike's son, Rocco. Rock, you talking about his son, Rocco? You're not talking about Swabo, right? DJ Cool Cliff? You're talking about the other son. Nikki, what's up? Hit that thumbs up at the top, Nikki. See, nobody ever talks about Rocco. It's weird. But yeah. I mean, Swabo's talented too, though. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, D'Angelo especially.
Yeah. Rocco is talented, but Swabo's talented too. Anybody from D'Angelo or Angie is gonna be talented. It's in their DNA. Black C said exactly, just like the internet is a double-edged sword. Yeah, he is. And I wonder why Rocco hasn't put anything out. I'm sure. Now, here's going to be the issue. If D'Angelo put him and Michael in the wheel, that's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully, he got Michael in there too, man. Both sons. I'm praying. D'Angelo's song, Send It, featured an interpolation of Kool and the Gang's 1969 instrumental track, Sea of Trumbo. They know they D'Angelo shit, don't they?
What?
I didn't even know that.
What?
Did you know that?
No.
Now I'm gonna call Amir. Yeah, my boy Media Network said I didn't even know that.
Of what? Kool and the Gang? What?
Yep, Sea of Tranquility.
I gotta look this up.
Me too. I'm gonna call Amir from Kool and the Gang. I didn't even know that. Mike Lell say met Sir D at the Hendrix Studio in Manhattan, bypassed Spike Lee to go see D'Angelo, who was in the live room at the Baby Grand Piano, talk about a gift. Yeah, man. Mike Lowe. Yes, sir. Old Dirty Cosmo say he was a bad boy. Stone, man, you got me itching about this live event. Got my flight money set aside, just saving. Oh, you coming? Hey, Meech, I'm doing you talking about the family reunion next year, Old Dirty? So, Meech, I'm doing a live family reunion thing for all my subscribers with live performances next year here in Vegas. I forgot to tell you about that.
That's dope.
So, doing tickets on Eventbrite, and it's going to be probably a 2-day event. Performances, and the next day we're going to go out on the yacht and have a DJ and talk about music. And I have a couple celebrities, we'll talk. All of us will talk. You'll talk. They'll do a Q&A the next day out at the lake on the yacht and stuff. So that's how I'm gonna have it set up.
I like it.
Swavo is a beast. Rocco looks just like D with the light eyes. Yeah, he does. DJ Cliff said, I knew that. Listen to it. Yeah, you just found this out. I knew that. Listen to it. Yeah, you just found what out, DJ? What I just found out? I knew about Rocco, but I never paid attention to his talent. I'm not sure what you mean. I just found what out, family? You say I found what out? Oh, Dirty said, yes, sir. CC said, I don't pay attention to AI and fake mess. Me either. Ty said, AI is just a tool. It's not about the tools. It's about the soul and the intent of the one who wields it. A gun isn't dangerous until it's in the hands of a Killer type deuce, my cousin said. Ray Miller say, salute my king's brother Ray. What's up? Hey, I did. Listen, so I talked to Jay Flex. Hey, oh, Jay Flex told me to tell you what's up, Meech.
Yo, what's up? Shout out to Jay
Yeah,
Flood.
I talked to him today. He's gonna be on this compilation I'm putting out. So I talked to you guys, Jay Flex, the other night. So he's working on his new album. So I'm probably gonna do 3 or 4 joints for Jay Flex new album, right?
Duh.
So I was talking about you, Meech, and Jay Flex. Man, tell Meech, I said, what's up, man? I ain't seen Meech since Death Row.
Hey, I'm playing it, dog.
Oh, wait a minute. On the live, you can't, because they're gonna strike me.
No, no, no. It's in the way in the back. You can't hear it.
Oh, that YouTube gonna grab that shit.
They'll hear it? Okay, let me
Yeah,
turn it
them
all the way
motherfuckers will
down.
grab it. Even if it's
Okay.
2 seconds, they'll make me. I'd have to mute out this whole conversation during that section if it's played.
Now you can't hear it playing right now, can you?
But them motherfuckers will grab it, me. I don't know how they do it. If it's in the background, them motherfuckers grab it.
That's crazy. Wow. That should have
Yeah, I'm doing
registered
Jay
just like
Flex.
that.
I'm doing part of his album, J Bond.
Oh
Dirty
man, I
said
did
respect
not
type.
know. Oh
Words I
man.
use it AI in tandem with them. I supposed to have interviewed Jay Flex today. Later on tonight, I don't know. I might bring him on tonight. I might do it tomorrow night or Thursday. Leanne said I tried it on a quart of videos and it sucks. I never use that again. Just stick to it. Leanne say she tried it. Yeah, I'm gonna interview Jay Flex. Black C say Jay Flex got bars. Yeah, he wrote a lot of that Dr. Dre stuff, California Love, a lot of Dr. Dre's right. He written for a lot of. Yeah. Yeah, and that story about Jay Flex them, hey Meese, that whole story about Jay Flex them and that one writer, that producer that pocked him fought in the studio at Death Row, that whole story was crazy, man.
Yeah, right?
I say Meech was probably there that
Oh
day
shit.
that shit happened. But I said if Meech was in the room, they would have remembered that because they would have said, I remember them hands getting laid on me.
Oh, y'all be putting niggas to sleep. I
CC
don't
said I'm gonna play D'Angelo later.
Hey
Black C say
Stoney.
he's in there. What'd you say, me?
I've never actually had to hit someone twice.
Hey, let me tell y'all something about cats with bony knuckles. But if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. Guys that's got bony knuckles, when you get hit, it ain't a good feeling. You see?
They cut. They cut.
they cut through, man. Come on, man.
They cut. They break the skin.
I'm telling you. I've
They
been in the
chip. Hey,
ring.
they chip bones.
You feel what I'm saying? CC cracking up. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I've been in the ring
Like,
with
boy, when
guys
did you
with
get a
double
dimple in
knuckles.
your cheek?
And put dimples. Me say they put dimples in your cheek. Hey, we
In the
lost
cheekbone.
Ray today, you guys. Ray Miller said, hey, Sophia, CC. Black C said, I feel like a frozen turkey leg getting hit by skinny knuckles. Hey,
Okay.
Ray, you funny. Feel
That's
like a
hilarious.
frozen turkey leg again.
Like a frozen turkey leg. That's hilarious, son.
Hey,
Like,
CC
hey,
say,
what's up
you
with it?
get
John
hit
Taylor. What's up,
Japanese
man?
dimples.
His son, like, what? I appreciate it.
John Taylor say, Meech is son lie.
It's dope.
Yes, sir. Listen, we're going to miss our brother D'Angelo, man.
Man,
I
I do.
wish, you know what, Meech, I wish he could have kicked that tour off, man. Damn, that would have been nice. At least to
Yeah,
see him in one
I
show.
would have went to see that. I definitely was going to see that.
Man, that would have been nice, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
I actually took like 6 people to see D'Angelo when we went to see him. That was cool. I was like, we gotta go see.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah. We all went out like family. You know what I mean? And like, cause I only talk about artists that I've seen everybody, but I've only paid for D'Angelo and Lauryn Hill.
Those are two great live shows.
The only shows I've ever paid for.
Man.
I've seen everybody. I've never paid to see anybody but them
Night
two.
Rider, what's up, family? Smash that thumbs up. B Bereaved says, show that tat. What tat? This tat? Mike Lowe say, play that track on the MP. Good, bro. Hey, they want me to play this track, me.
Stoney, I need to get. I'm going to get the new thing, the new MP.
You gonna get it?
I'm finna go all the way that way. I got.
Okay, when you get it, I'll show you how to use it.
Okay. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
gotta.
because they supposed to be sending me one. I'm just waiting.
I'm going to do a Sprinter Van Studio.
Oh my God, Meech.
Yeah.
You know you got to put some SSL shit in there. Renee Hadrick said they want me to play this beat. All right, this beat
Yeah,
is
that
gonna
beat
be
is crazy.
J Flex. I started on last night, y'all. Can y'all hear that, Meech? I ain't added the rest of the stuff yet. Hey, I haven't added the rest of the stuff, y'all. Can y'all hear that? Can everybody hear that? But I
Yeah,
already
that's
know J Flex gonna go off on it. I haven't
yeah,
added.
that's cold right there.
You
I
like that,
love it.
Meech?
Yeah, I like it.
He want to stay West Coast, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to do the old West Coast sound, but I want to usher in something new that's still West Coast, but got that new West Coast element to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
This is just some shit I was fucking around with. Now, this is the live 2, Meech. So the live 3, I think, is a little bit bigger. And this, I'm playing the speaker. You're hearing the speaker off of here. You got the live 2.
Yeah, I got the live too.
Yeah. So the 3, only thing I don't like is the 3, the speaker doesn't sound like the 2. That's my opinion. When I heard that, I was like, it don't sound the same. To
I
me,
got it too. I got it too, right? Yeah, I got it too.
you got the 2, like this one.
Like that one. Yeah, that speaker bumps.
Yeah, the speaker bumps, but the 3, to me, the speaker sounds thinner. Renee said, yes, that is a great live seeing Stone and Meech. Renee said it's good to see us both live. Yes, thank you, Renee. Mike say, good, bro. Mike, you like that track? PM say, I'm in the car listening to you, and I'm listening to Michael Jackson off the wall jamming. What up, Pete? Pete, smash that thumbs up. Mike Lowe say, when is the next beat review? Mike, I'm thinking about doing the next beat review tomorrow. Yeah, no, wait till CC Funk. Wait till I add the rest of this beat. I ain't done yet. I'm not done yet. I got to lay some more keys and the sub bass and all that. Nikki say I love it. Mike Lowe, I'm thinking about doing the next beat review tomorrow. Tomorrow in the morning, or I was gonna say tonight, but I was supposed to interview J Flex tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do him. I might move J Flex to Thursday. Javon said it's always great to see y'all. Also, that tracks are nice. You know I'm ready for the next. Yes, I know you are, Jay. Because Meech, I'm putting a compilation together with artists I've met off of YouTube, rappers, volume 1. So it's almost done, Meech. Mike
Oh,
Lowe
that's
say when
dope.
things get popular, they gonna downgrade materials. When things get popular, downgrade which materials, brother Mike? 23 damn CC say, ooh, yeah. Hey, you already know. 23. You know where we at with it. This ain't done yet, 23. Hey, Mish, did you know I just saw an interview with Edie talking about you in the studio?
What did he say?
So I meant to send you the video. So we need to get you. We need to get your interview with Balad TV. They should have been interviewing you already a long time
Right.
ago because he was asking questions about you. So Balad goes, well, yeah. So isn't that weird? He said. So I heard that the person that produced Toss It Up for Pac, what did he say? I heard that his name was Demetrius Ship, and so Edie said, that's Meech. Yeah, he say so. There was one room called the Whack Room. All right,
Right. Yeah, it
Edie,
was.
Edie was talking about he's talking about all the producers that that one guy to produce Come With
Daryl
Me,
Harper.
Hail Mary. What was his name? Mad
Daryl
something.
Harper. D
Yeah,
Harper.
so he said he was in the Whack Room. But Edie
Yes.
said, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, that track was hard. But Balaz said, nah. Balaz said if that didn't Tupac didn't put vocals on it, that was the most basic track ever. And
Right.
Edie didn't agree with him. Edie said, I don't agree with you. I feel like Out of the Whack Room, that was probably one of the hardest tracks that came out of the Whack Room, because that's what they called it, the Whack Room.
Yeah, I never was in there.
I remember going over there, and when the engineer told me that was a Whack Room, I
But
said,
you
"Why?"
know what? I would go in there and like I would go mess with them. We all would. It wasn't just Pac that would do it. We all would go in there and mess with them dudes.
Right, right. So me going to Death Row, the time I went, me and Yada, I was
Mm.
laughing about the Whack Room, but that day y'all didn't show up to the studio. We waited around, but he said usually everybody's here by 11, right? Nobody
Yeah.
showed up, but he was telling us about the Whack Room. So the lad is talking about, he started talking about you, right? He said, man, so what a coincidence. So the guy that produced, so Edie said, well, you know, the Meech produced that song, him and such, right? For Pac. He
Mm.
said, but you know, his son played Tupac. So Vlad say, well, that's, wait a minute. He say, wait a minute. He say, how is that possible? He say, does he look like Pac? And Edie say, no, he don't look like Pac, but Edie ain't seen no old picture of you from back in the day. Because if he did, Edie would have been like, nah, if you see younger pictures of Meech, he looked just like Pac. Him and Pac look like twins. So then Vlad goes, well, so who's the mom? So I was like, oh fuck, we gotta make sure Meech gets an interview on it. Because Vlad was asking him, well, who's the mom? He said, that's too much of a coincidence. He worked with Pac. Hold on, y'all. You got to hit all notifications, damn 23, and make sure you download the app on your phone. So he said, that's too much of coincidence. This guy produced Pac, and then his son plays Pac, and he looks like, and he say, who's the mom? I was like, oh, we gotta set your interview up with Vlad TV, because Vlad needs to hear all them same weird ass questions he be asking. He needs to ask you direct, right? So he was asking about it, and I thought it was weird because Vlad say, well, I'm trying to find a picture of Meech and I can't find a picture. I'm thinking, there's fucking pictures all over the internet
You
of
can
Meech.
Google my name and find a picture of me.
Right. He said, I can't find a picture. I'm thinking, man, come on, quit playing, Vlad. There's tons of pictures online of Meech, but you
Vlad
can't
might
find.
be Vlad might be upset that me and Young Meech refused to do anything. Meech wouldn't do anything with him, so
He
that's the
wouldn't do no
problem.
interview with him.
He wouldn't do it. He
That's
didn't want
probably
to.
exactly what it is then. Because he was acting like he don't know. I'm like, dude, quit
Yeah,
playing,
we
man.
passed right over him, and we do it again. So there it is.
You feel me? So it confused Edie Amin, because he was thinking like, you don't you got to know who Meech is, because Meech was, everybody was there in the studio all the time working with Pac. He's saying Pac wasn't picky about, and I know Pac wasn't, because when I met him, he every track of mine he heard, he was just like geeked about. He said Pac was about the the product. He wasn't about, it didn't even have to be a hit song, because he knew once he jumped on it. He said, but then you had cats like Meech who was giving them hits, and Daz, and cats that was giving them hits, and then you had the Whack Room where a couple cats came up out of there with hits, only a few.
But
And
here's
then
the
Vlad
thing.
said, well, I don't understand why none of these producers, he said, I look them up and none of them are working anymore, right? And I was like, Vlad can be real rude with the way he talk about shit. I was kind of pissed off the way he was depicting it. Like, well, what are they doing
Yeah.
now? Like, none of
I
these
mean,
producers are.
well, here's the thing. If you care about his opinion,
I
but
don't give a
outside of
fuck
that,
about his opinion. You know me.
yeah, he's like, I mean, you know what I mean?
I don't like what he does to our people is how condescending he can be when it comes to promoting us, right? Like, he could have
That's
easily
so he
said,
that's his form of control.
bingo.
That's what's supposed to make him
He
feel
wants
like
you to
he's
bow
important.
down to him for the interview. So I felt like he could have said,
We talks about music. We don't even know if this motherfucker can dance on beat.
he can't. I just seen him dance. That motherfucker can't dance. So I just felt like, instead of, why don't you speak positive? Okay, we talking about these legendary. It doesn't matter. Everybody in that studio that had a track on Pac is legendary. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. They made history with Pac. So all that extra stuff, you
Yeah,
can
but I
just leave
came to
alone.
Jeff Rock with a hit record, so it didn't matter. I had hits before I met Pop. How about that?
See, you did. So, but so once Edie started correcting him, so
Mhm.
what he did was went to the other producers, the ones he felt like were no names, right?
Yeah, yeah,
He,
yeah.
he moved on to them. He said, yeah, well, the Whack Room, a lot of those guys, I looked them up and they're not even doing anything with music. So I'm thinking, I was gonna comment on the video, like, bro, it doesn't even matter if you think they're not doing anything to music. They made a legacy. They
Well,
made
see,
history with them.
to me, here's something that I think I don't even know how they did that. And I love D Hart. That's my bro. But I never called that room the whack room.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
There was no whack rooms at Death Row. Nowhere in
Right. So it's
the
like,
building was there a whack room. So how that even took on that life of its own proves to will prove to you how much of a need we have for negative energy to like
yeah,
create
Vlad loved that.
to
He
create
just loved that shit.
to create energy. There was no whack room. These guys just was not familiar with uh, the level of records that we were doing,
Right.
but obviously it fit.
There you go.
They had talent, so they were there. You're in the building, in a room, because we think that we know you have the potential.
Yeah.
Simple. That's why I would stop my sessions and go sit in the room and listen to what they were doing.
Right. Now y'all hear that? Because if they weren't talented, they wouldn't even been in the building.
It wouldn't have
Period.
been no. We wouldn't have cleared the shit out the room to make space for them to have a room to do nothing.
There we go, y'all. Y'all heard it. John Taylor say Stone Ballad is the Fed, still mechanical. Don't fuck with him. Yeah, we know that, John. Trust me. Meech know that. I know that. We we seen the moves through the years. What that really is.
They all talk about rooms, but none of them talk about the walking crawl space when you pull the ladder down and go up into the ceiling and you find out and hear everything that's going on. Anybody from Death Row ever said that? I'm the one that's saying it. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, me?
Yeah, you pull it down and you crawl up. They was all afraid to do anything like that, but I knew where it was at. So I would go up in there and just kick it and chill. Sit there and hear everything that everybody's talking about.
Y'all hear it? This is exclusive shit you don't get
I,
unless
I
you
would
fucking
hear
with
I
these
would
big
hear
folks.
what was going on in the meetings because of where it was located. You know the
Right.
little crawl spaces. It was
Yep. You
built out,
crawl.
so they used it for a storage space for reels and stuff. I would just go up there and sit and chill.
Yeah, and you can hear everything from
Yeah,
each.
that was the whack room. You hear all that? They don't know about the whack room.
SCB podcast with Dr. Nadaya. Dr. Nadaya, thank you. Welcome into the channel. Yes, D'Angelo passed away. We're sending our condolences to Michael and to the family. Meech and I, and he passed away. Another lost spirit of greatness. Not lost. The spirit is not lost, but his physical form. We're gonna miss it. He's no longer gonna be here, but we have his music that will keep
He
us
left it on.
inspired.
He left it on the table though. He did that.
Yeah, he definitely left it on the table. Pebble say, gotta go, but Meech, much love and healing. Stay in the sun and stay positive. No sugars, Meech, Pebble says. Pebble say, no sugars, Meech. You see that, Meech? Your microphone off.
Yeah, it's a young lady
Pebble
trying to get
Stone
into.
say, no sugar. She say, positivity, you Stone. She say, Meech, no sugars.
No sugars. Okay.
Dr.
I have
Nadaya,
slowed
what
down
kind
on
of
sugar.
doctor are you? Even our Beastie Boys Run DMC were the goats. New music sucks. Steve, you think the Beastie Boys new music sucks? I haven't heard it. Beastie Boys and Run DMC were the goats. New music sucks. You don't like their new music? I gotta go hear it now. Mike, you doing a Mike, you doing a music review tomorrow? I'm gonna see a Meet to come up tomorrow and listen to y'all music tomorrow. We'll do the music review tomorrow. I'll see if I can get Meech on here to listen to it too. Anybody is doing a music review tomorrow, send in your music today and pay for on the Cash App today, y'all. She said, Doctor said, True Genius, I've been a subscriber. Thank you, Dr. Nadaya. Mental health doctor. Okay, we love having doctors in there. Mental health is just as important as the physical. So thank you, Dr. Nadaya. And thank you for being a subscriber to the channel. You're a doctor. You can become a member. How come you ain't a member of the channel? Steve R say, I don't like new music. I'm saying I stick to you stick to the classics. Okay, Nikki say, I will. You gonna become a member, Nikki? Steve R say, I'm trying to find
Why
new
do
stuff.
people? Can we talk to that person? Why they don't stick? They stick to the classics. Like, what does that mean?
Hey, so let me go back to him. So Meech wants to know, why do you stick with the classics and what's wrong with the new music? Steve R. Steve R. Meach wants to know, why do you stick with the classics? He's curious as to why you just say you're only sticking with the classics. John say, do you still talk to Snoop, Meach?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he talked to Snoop. He talked to Snoop all the time.
Snoop is the homie. That's the bro.
Steve, I said, I'm trying to find new stuff with substance. Steve says he's trying to find new stuff with substance, but why don't? It's a lot of new stuff. I see what you're saying. You're saying you only listen to the classics because you're saying the new stuff now don't have substance. Is that what you're saying, brother Steve? Because Meach wants to know. He's just curious.
Yeah, I definitely want to know.
He says it's all the same negativity repackaged, no substance anymore, Meach.
Gotcha. That is a problem.
Yeah, Steve, he said it's a problem, brother. 23 said, analog or quantizing age, I'm guessing. Analog or no quantizing age. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to understand that. 23, what you mean? Dr. Nadia said, stories about life. Dr. Nadia, when you going to become a member of the channel? You've been rocking with me. Lisa Cappy say, hello, Stone Meach in chat. Been really busy working.
Yo,
Lisa, what's up?
what's up, Lisa?
Mike Lowe say, Snoop family all day. Dr. Nadia say there's no substance anymore. There isn't. That's why we write. If y'all don't listen, you guys are looking for quality music. You can always go check out Meach music and my music. We got substance. Don't complain about what's not there. If we're giving it to you, at least you know we're giving it to you. All y'all got to do is go download and stream. We don't force it on you. Hey, so Dr. Nadia making all this money gonna tell me soon she gonna become a member. Dr. Nadia, you playing with us, man. How you
Yeah,
a doctor? You done went and got them degrees and ain't got $2 for a membership. Come on, Dr. Nadia. Don't do that to us. Don't do
don't do
that.
that.
We still love you though, Dr. Nadia. Old Dirty said, man, I need to start listening to old school, old and new music. I don't know shit. 23 said, nowadays it's not a sample from an analog production. It's fabricated in the grid, in the grid of a DAW or quantized now, which can take away the feel of the music swing and tempo. Yes, I dig. You're right. So there's something special about the way we used to do it. It's something special about what we used to do back in the day. He says, not a sample from an analog production. I agree. It's fabricated in the grid of a DAW. Yes, it is. Now, don't get me wrong. We use DAWs too, but
Yeah,
we just create our music so that it still has that same feel, either in the DAW or in the MPC, then put it in the DAW. Oh, and Dr. Nadia paying off them student loans, me.
student loans.
Hey, Dr. Nadia, I feel you though. I feel you. I get it. Malar said, hey, Stony. What's up, Malar? Cassandra Hootenbush said, I love old school music and the old group. Steve R said, was just listening to Dougie Fresh and Fay Boys in the car earlier. Come
Fat
on,
Boys.
y'all.
Shout out to Dougie Fresh and the Fat Boys. They both
Yeah,
my
Dougie
friends.
Fresh.
Both of my
Yeah.
friends. They're my friends. I know
You
them.
feel me?
Dougie,
Dr. Nadia
Dougie
said,
Fresh is one of the most intelligent people you ever meet.
who is it? Prince?
Dougie Fresh.
Oh, Dougie Fresh is crazy intelligent. Nikki said, how do I submit my creative music? Nikki, okay. So I'm trying not to share my email. So don't share my email, moderators. Give them Brand Artist Coalition CEO at gmail.com. That email. Brand Artist Coalition CEO at Gmail. Use that email. Send me the track, Nikki. But first you got to pay your $5 on Cash App. Pay
She
the
just
$5
paid.
on
She
Cash
did
App.
it. She did it. She
What
said she
they
just became a member. She said,
you talking about that? Nikki, I thought you was talking about submitting the track.
oh
Oh, you
no.
do want to submit a track too. Okay, thank you for becoming a member, Nikki. And if you want to submit the track, my Cash App is $Stone Paxton. My moderators just put it above you. Cash App me first, and then the email. Mystique, put the Brand Artist email in there. It's Brand Artist Coalition CEO at Gmail. Send me the track. So that way I have it ready for tomorrow, Nikki. Yeah. That way I got it ready for tomorrow. I want to have these songs ready for tomorrow so I don't have to be trying to, Mike Lowe say Pro Tools. Man, I hate Pro Tools, man. When I walked away from it, I never looked back. Cassandra, hit that thumbs up at the top. Smash the like button. Okay, Nikki, send it to that email right there. But first, pay the cash app first, and then send your track to the email in that order. Steve R. say, what is your top 5 mics of all time? U87, Telephonics. Let me see. Shit. This other one I got. Bear Dynamic. KSM. No, not KSM. Shure SM57. This one. Because if you ever cut vocals on this mic right here, boy, oh boy, I'm giving you some insight. It's crazy. And KSM, Shure KSM32. And because I'll take a cheap mic and make it sound good with the preamps and all that. With the preamps, I'll make it sound good. Nadia said, how does music affect mental health? Music actually, and me to tell you this too. It's just Joshua. Make sure you smash the thumbs up. Dr. Nadia, music affects mental health in a positive way. Most kids that are autistic, they can't go without music. And people that have mental issues, music actually soothes their spirit and calm. Ty said, cuz is Logic still a go-to? Yeah, Logic is awesome. I still got Logic I love the dynamic sound of Logic. Logic is beautiful. I love Logic. When I left Pro Tools, I went to Logic. Dr. Nadia, use music in your mental health therapy. Trust me, when you're dealing with your patients and if you're counseling them, put on some jazz music. Put on some classical music. Trust me. As you're talking to them, put it on low in the background. 23 Dan said, where to set up to protect music? What state do you believe? What state do you believe it is best to protect your music? What state? What do you mean? Where to protect music? What do you mean? What state to protect the music? I don't understand. 23. He said LLC, where to set up to protect. You can set it up in any state. Your LLC family, set it up and set up a trust. If you got enough music, it makes sense. If you ain't got enough music in your catalog, no sense in setting up a trust. Yeah, I've been sleeping wrong, CC. Steve R said music can calm the soul. What state is best? You can set up an LLC in any state. No, Cuzzo, it's not necessarily better to set it up in DC. LLC is a LLC. It don't matter where you set it up at. Certain states you get better tax breaks. It just depends on what state has better tax breaks. But if you have an LLC, that's going to already protect you with certain tax breaks. Dr. Nadia said, what about the negative music impact? Negative music impact has a very big impact on mental health, for sure. Because you got to remember, music is subliminal. Music is subliminal. So if you listen to something enough and it's negative, you start to actually operate in that way and do those things without even realizing you've done it. Mike Lowe say Delaware. Delaware is a great state to set up LLC. Delaware has a lot of cool little tax breaks. Lisa Carver say music is sensory, especially for autistic individuals who use music. We use music for our sons, jazz and soft tones. Exactly. 23 say, I appreciate it, fam. No doubt. CC say,
music is the universal language.
There we go. Y'all heard it. CC say, Meech dig setting off the alarm. I want to see that cute pup. CC want to see that dog.
Oh, hold on.
Swamp Lady, what's happening? Hit that, smash up the thumbs up at the top. Mike Lowe say double the price, the beat reviews at end. You telling me I should double my price? I should. $5. You're right. Yeah. $20. That's really what the music review should be, to be honest.
Yes, yeah. I was there. $5 is way too.
Yeah, so we 20. The music review is $20.
That's way too convenient.
Yeah, $5 is way too low. And somebody
You're
told me
not
that
even see. You don't even want to.
beat review. Right, you feel me? We exactly means we giving them a real review. It's like, damn, what? Yes, you're right, cuz. T-Bar say facts. So the music review is $20, you guys. It's $20. It changed today, right on the live. Meech looked at me like, why are you charging $5, no? It's $20. Send the cash app first. KSO say Rocky said, bro, look like Dr. Booker T. Who you talking about? KSO, you want to be a comedian today? Here we go. Meech, that is a dope picture of you from the side, though. I need to screenshot that. Hold up. Meech. Hey, Meech. Hey, that screenshot of you from the side, that's a dope picture. I'm going to send it to you, Meech. Mike Lowe say left comments decide when to pay the other 50%, which they can refuse to donate. Let comments decide when to pay the other 50%. Mike talking about let the comment. Mike, listen, if my people tell me I need to raise the price, I'm gonna raise it. KSO say I want one, but 20, my check don't drop till tonight. KSO, just come on tomorrow and do it then. You'll still have enough time to submit it. It's worth it because I'm putting together a live beat compilation. So it's gonna be worth it. Trust me. I'm putting together a live beat compilation. Swamp Lady says, "Where exactly? Y'all listen. You dealing with two industry producers? Meet your live went off. What happened?" KSO say I'm gonna sub. KSO, you can come on tomorrow and do it. You have time. Mike Lowe say, "Give incentives to folks who submit." The incentives for the folks that are submitting is I don't have to give really any incentive, Mike. I've been in this business a long time. The incentive is me reviewing it. But the incentive that I am giving is for them to be on the compilation. If you paid attention the first time, you heard me say, any of you guys that want to be on a compilation that I'm going to put out, the music review compilation you could be on. Listen, Mike, let's be clear. Most guys that do these music reviews don't have a history in the game like us. Like me, they don't. That is the incentive, is me giving them a review. But I'm doing something different. I'm putting them on a compilation. Leanne said 20 was what I was thinking. Actually, it was 50, but it's your project. So, see, and Leanne thinks 20 is too low. I should go up to 50. Mike only talking about make them pay the other half if they win. No, we ain't doing that. It's not a winning thing. We're just reviewing the music and giving our opinion. And then I'm asking them, would you like it? If I like it, it's going to go on a compilation. 23 say, what genres of music you speak with most? Every genre of music, 23, because I produce it all. So we're taking rock. If somebody with rock hit, we're gonna review it all. CC say you handle that well. Stone. Thank you, CC. Mike Lowe say true too. Mike, you got to remember my music review is gonna be different than any. We're giving opportunity. We're giving a project. If I like the record and I say it could be an instrumental or a song, we're gonna put a compilation together, right? They send the songs and you send the songs in. It's coming out, right? Ain't nobody offering that. Steve R say, how did you get your start in the production? I used to try with Fruity Loops program, but just didn't feel my stuff was good. I just didn't feel. Steve R, I was in a group back in the 80s called Trey. We were managed by a company called Dick Scott Entertainment. They had the New Kids on the Block, Marky Mark, Dougie Fresh, Perfect Gentleman, Tiffany, and I was in a group. KSO, you email Brand Artist Coalition. My moderator will send the track to me, but you first have to pay your cash out. Then you send the track to me. But in your case, if you're gonna pay tomorrow, you could probably just send your track and make sure when you guys submit the track, you say review in the subject line. So send it to Brand Artist Coalition CEO at Gmail. My moderator will put it in the bottom. Send your cash app. I won't play it if you don't send a cash app. And then my cash app is at the bottom. It's $Stone Paxton. Now know that when I play it, if I like it and most of the people like it, send it to the track to that email. But it has to go, the cash app and the track go hand in hand. They both go hand in hand. One can't go without the other. You got to have that. But if I like it and my people like it, the people on there say they like it and we get enough thumbs up, I will ask you, would you like that to be on a compilation? And if I get 5 people with 2 tracks, that's enough for me to put the compilation out. If you instrumentalist, you playing me 2 tracks. If you're a writer, artist, you playing me 2 of your songs. If I have 5 people do that, the compilation, I can put it out in 24 hours. That's how quick I work. I can have that compilation out in 24 hours. at least 2 days. Facts. So those are the perks you're getting. Leanne said this is such a great opportunity for people who put hard work and real effort in, but ain't nothing free, and it's not even that much at all. Where are you gonna find an opportunity like this? Leanne, thank you for having my back on that. And it has to be unreleased music. Do not send me music that's already out. Don't If you got music that's out, I will not play it. It has to be like Mystique said. It has Cambodia Mystique, so Mpxone said it has to be unreleased music. Okay? And Leanne's right. It's not even that much. I mean, you guys, the cats that smoke weed, you go get your little roly papers and shit, your Black and Mild, and how much you spend on that. If you believe in your career, you gotta start putting something into your music career. What's the point? What's the point even doing this? Meech, thank you for coming on. I know Meech has got a lot going on. Meech, I appreciate you for coming on. I'll call you when I get off the live. If you don't believe in yourself, then this is not the place for you. If you don't believe in your art, this is not the place for you. I'm just kidding. There's other channels y'all can go and bullshit and play around and just, have people bullshit you if you want. 23 say, I got to get my ducks in a row. I got to get a LC. I'm going to send you vaulted music. Then, I got a lot in the vault, 10 years plus. 23, get all that music out. You sleeping on your ducats. CC said, I'm back. My brother had to play Lady by D'Angelo on guitar for his girlfriend just now. I sung back up. Ah, CC Funk. That's what I'm talking about, man. Send the unreleased music. Sparker Beauty say, he's my poppy. Hey, my poppy. What's up? SP. Hey, everybody. What's up? Sparkle Ever Beauty. What's going on with you? KSO say they got to paste the email at the bottom. Yeah. Copy and paste the email, you guys. Oh, you got it? You got the email? You need it again, KSO? Put the email at the bottom again, moderators. Sparkle in the house. Moderators, can you put that Brand Artist Coalition email again? Pancreatic cancer. Tech. Nikki, no problem, Nikki. When you send your $20 Cash App, let me know and send your track to the Brand Artist Coalition CEO at Gmail, and then I'll have you lined up in queue for tomorrow, okay? Just know that this is not a regular music review. When the music reviews all come together and we like them, we put it on a compilation. It'll be Stone Paxton Presents Music Review Volume 1. Okay, KSO, got you, family. Sparker said, I'm sorry. That's the Google text being lazy mistake. Sparker say, Stoners, smash the like button, everybody. Let's go. The king is in the building. Rick James, Stone City Band. Didn't you know? Thank you, Sparkle. That's sweet. I appreciate you. Danny say, these days, all that we've been hearing is the same old shit. Same old fools and them same old tricks. Same old Glocks with them same old clips. Old habits die hard. Like a kick to the ribs. Make sure your money is up. Don't get kicked to the ribs. Hey, Danny, you know I added that little extra part on. Ooh, wee. Man, I gotta pop my neck. Okay, Nikki say we'll do on it now. Okay, Nikki, if you have any issues with the Cash App, let me know. But I think they shared it with you. Steve R say I can't wait for the drop. Danny, what's good? Listen, this is why I want people to submit their music for the music review, because I would love to be able to put you guys on a compilation and send you your residual income, your email to accept your royalties and keep creating opportunity for you. It's either you start somewhere or you never start at all. And if this is an opportunity for you to get on a project, this will be the start of your professional music debut. My cousin say, Titus said, not to mention Stone will be handling all the encoding. Thank you. Cuzzo, thank you for sharing this. He said, all of the encoding and registering of your works, much more to whoever asked was the incentive. Exactly. That was Mike Lowe saying it has to be an incentive. Thank you, cousin, for that. I am an incentive. I am the incentive. You heard what my cousin said. He said, not to mention, Stone will be handling all of the encoding and registering of your works and much more. To whoever asks, what's the incentive? Gee whiz. Thank you, Cuzzo. That was Mike Lowe. I love Mike, but Mike, my cousin was talking to you. Steve R said, now I'm excited. Will there be hard copies for sale? Not on the Well, let me say this here, Steve R. Thanks for bringing that up. If the digital version does well, I don't have a problem with printing up physical versions of the and I might do a short run of the music review and send everybody CDs out. Send them some CDs so y'all can sell them if y'all want. But for me to put CDs out on a instrumental and also the versions where people have songs on it, it'll be hard for me to get it in the store overseas because it's like instrumentals and then songs, and people be like, you know what I'm saying? But I could press up some and send the artist some if that was the case. My thing is to give opportunity, and that opportunity is, the record charts. It could still have instrumentals on it. Cambodian Mystique, her instrumental albums actually have charted on iTunes top 5 and top 100. She has at least 12 of her instrumental albums that have charted. My moderator. Danny say, I'm cooking a little something up. Just want to make sure it brings nothing but heat. Okay, Danny, I'm with that. E-Ride say, good stuff. So thank you, E-Ride. Smash that thumbs up at the top. Listen, the thing is to give opportunity to those of you that are looking for opportunity to continuously grow your brand. If you can get on a compilation, it doesn't matter what it is, that's growing your brand. Because what it's doing is creating an imprint and metadata worldwide. So when people Google your name and you're trying to run into people with money to make them believe in you, you could be like, oh, I'm on a compilation, a music review compilation presented by Stone Paxton, this producer. They're gonna go look it up, right? And what that's going to do is that's going to bring more attention to you anyway by being on a music review project. The more you're on, the better. Remember that. The more projects you're on, the better. Trust me when I say that. The more you're on, the better. So, for those of you that are looking to be on the music review tomorrow, make sure that you send the stuff in if you are trying to expand your career. You're not going to find a music review like this one with the opportunities that I offer. I'm not just a cat on here trying to, make money on a music review. That little $20, one of my chords in my studio costs $60. One chord. You understand? This is you helping yourself. This is you expanding your name. This is me helping you help yourself by putting you on a project that's going to help continuously expand your name, and a project that you're going to keep your royalties. I don't want your royalties. You're going to keep 100% of your royalties. Literally, when we're done with this compilation, you'll get an email to accept your percentages of your royalties, and you're going to keep your publishing. I don't want none of that. I just want to continue to give opportunity to artists by giving them an outlet. And the more you're on, the better. And then you never know. All this stuff you see behind me, yes, was I signed to major labels? Yes, I was. As a producer writer, I was. But everything you see back here is all independent. I don't have none of my plaques up when I work for the major labels. All this is independent. Everything you see me done here is all independent from my hands. You understand what I'm saying? So today was about D'Angelo passing. He passed away. We got on here talking about that. I brought my brother Meech, Big Meech on here. We talked about D'Angelo. He was shocked about it. And then once again, watch content creators take this and run with this D'Angelo thing and make up some crazy, crazy stories to try to trend and to try to be visible more. And they will bring Angie Stone's name back into this to attach her to this, and they're going to turn it into a conspiracy. Remember, I said it. They will take this and turn it into a conspiracy. Watch what happens. I told you. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's going to happen. And that's just what people do for YouTube. They're going to turn this whole thing into a conspiracy. So be prepared. Be prepared to see it. Tomorrow we're going to do the live. We're going to do the music review. Yeah, that's a beat machine in front of me right here. See that MPC? Yeah, Steve R. I do. I create it, then I dump it into a DAW, and then I add more stuff in the DAW. My cousins say that's how the internet is used for foolishness, right? Exactly. They're gonna do it. CC Funk say I've been reading Mothership Connection book. It basically tells behind the scenes Parliament Funkadelic. I'm glad I wasn't there back then. Too many boy. Listen, CC Funk. Price is Dead. Say starting tonight. What you starting tonight? Price is Dead. CC Funk. I was around the Parliament a lot growing up. My cousin was Sir Nose in the Parliament. He played Sir Nose, so I was privy as a teenager. I was around the Parliament a lot, being out on the road, being around them, hanging out. So I got to see it firsthand. Yeah, in the '80s and in the '90s, firsthand. I was around it. Yeah, man. I'm glad I can say I was able to see it, but I didn't partake. Buckeye say, good mornings. What's up, Buckeye? Smash that thumbs up at the top, family. The music review is tomorrow. Stone Paxton Music and Live music review. E-Rise, oh man, I didn't know. If you're trying to submit your tracks, I will have my moderator put the email there in the Cash App. You can't send a track without the Cash App. It's $20. Steve R. say they are one of my favorites. That's awesome. Tomorrow, the music review is going down. Mike, listen, Mike Lowe got it. You know, Mike's got some hot ones. Mike got another one. Mike is on the roll. Mike got another one. Yes, sir. And then Nikki just paid. Nikki's got another one. Nikki says she just paid. Nikki, you send me the email. And Nikki, please send me an MP3. Everybody that's sending me music, do not send me a link and don't send me unreleased music. I mean, don't send me music that's released. Send me a link, an MP. No, I mean, sorry. Don't send me a link. Send me a MP3, please. Send me an MP3 to play. Don't send me a link. Okay, Nikki, I got you. And Nikki, please make sure you send it. I'm going to respond to your email, Brand Artist Coalition CEO at Gmail. Yes. E-Rise said, Parliament, one hell of a group. Sir knows your cut. Yep. Sir knows the void of funk. Yes. Carlos McMurray. Listen, I got videos of when my cousin wouldn't be on tour with the Parliament or Hammer, he would be out on the road with me. He would dance for me. He would be one of my dancers. 23 said it's all right if I ain't 100% yet, still working on it, but you can feel the fire. 23, it don't even matter. So understand this. You guys know I'm a producer, so I understand production. It doesn't have to be perfect. I want to get the idea. I want to review what you have. So it's not about me judging. My review is not about a rush it or flush it. It's about listening to what you got going. Okay. And I might say, okay, if I add this or I would take that out or break that down. It's more about building us up as producers, not tearing us down. Because I could have Meech on here say, what you think, Meech? And he said, I don't like it. That's not what we're about. It's about building. Because one of my producers is on here, Cambodia Mystique. She's a producer too. So she has her opinions too. I've spent 4 years teaching her. She's an incredible producer. Yeah, a female producer. And she's super incredible. She's produced songs on my records, my albums, and other major artists. Okay. So yeah, 23, don't worry about it. You got my email. There it is right there to send the track. And the Cash App is right there. Put the Cash App under there too. And you guys follow Cambodian Mystique's channel as well. Put the Cash App under there, you guys. If you can put the email and the Cash App, like maybe in the same post, if you guys don't mind. That way they have it together. That 23 can see it together. There's my Cash App right there for the beat review. Okay, music and beat review. It's all in one. If you got a rock song, I don't care if you grandma and you feel like you got a trap song, you got a country song, we're playing it all. Oh, I got you, CC. Okay. She said too big for one post. There it is. We're going on tomorrow, 9 a.m. Don't sleep. Don't sleep, y'all. It might go at 8, but for sure at 9, okay? So set your notifications. Set your notifications, okay? And I'm going to interview Jay Flex probably on Thursday evening. John Taylor says, Stone, when you coming back to Chicago? I'm not sure, Jay. I'm supposed to be. Well, I got supposed to go see my sister. So I don't know. It could be within the next 3 to 5 months or something like that. Steve R. say finding you legends on YouTube today is inspiring me to try to make beats again. and follow my passion. I've been so busy with college and work that I haven't participated in my passion. Come on, Steven, let's go, fam. What you waiting on? Jump on this beat review. All the information is right there for you to see. What I'm trying to do is have at least 3 or 4 songs set up for tomorrow. So that way, when other people come in, I'm not spending my time trying to download songs. You hear what I'm saying? You feel me? Let's go. John Taylor said, okay. Yeah, let's go, y'all. Come on, John. Yeah, jump on this beat review. There is the email at the bottom, and there is the Cash App is there. Let's go. $20. Let's get it. Let's rock it. You know, I know you got all them tracks. Let's go. Pull up one. You know, we like it. Also, it's going to go on the beat review, the music and beat review compilation that's going to be released. This ain't no cap. This is all 100% real. Y'all see Stone work 24/7. I want to see what J Flex writes to that. I can't see. I can't wait to see. I'm going to finish that up today and get that track to J Flex because he's on that compilation too. He's on that hip hop compilation I'm releasing. But this is going to be for his album. All right. Listen, I might come back on later tonight, probably around 5. All right. But for sure, get me the tracks for the beat, music, and beat compilation. Let's go. Stone Paxton Music and Life. Thank you for tuning in. Rest in peace to our legend, D'Angelo. Condolences goes out to Michael Suavo. You know, condolences goes out to him and D'Angelo's family. Y'all, we a massive loss for the soul R&B sector, but we're gonna keep it pushing by keeping this music alive. Peace and love. I'll catch you guys later tonight. Stone Paxton Music and Life. Let's go.